Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Yakuza 4. And from last time, when we were interrupted because I had to very, very abruptly end the stream, we were in the middle of a sub-story, which I just quickly looked up to try and remember what I was actually doing. Never mind, we're going on a larceny on Pink Street. What is larceny? Okay, I'm going to assume it's these people. Larceny is theft, right? Pretty sure it is. What's the situation? I'll tell you more, son. Pep ran off down this alley. He took the purse my granddaughter gave me. Yeah, theft. I remember. I remembered because I was trying. I started remembering the phrase grand larceny. He took the purse my granddaughter gave me. Okay, I'll go after him. Thanks for your help. Never mind. That sub story we were doing? No, we're doing this instead. Can't seem to spot him. What about? It's got to be him. Tackle him. I got you now. Don't move an inch. Damn, a cop. You'll never take me in. You'll never take me alive. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, yeah, immediately starting by just almost being directed directly into a person. Ow! Fuck you. Okay, but it would have been sick there, right? I forget the turn button. I forget the turn button entirely. What is the quick turn button? What is the fucking quick turn button? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I feel like my brain always says I forget what the quick turn button is, but I'm pretty sure it's more so I keep... There we go. Yeah, it is R1. It's just trying to do the quick turn is just so finicky and so awkward. That it's not that I forget what the button is, I remember what it is, I just can't get it to actually work. Lol. Okay, that was actually relatively easy. I guess the heat move must have worked that way more than I thought. He thought the person ran down the alley and then this stopped the beat down the way. He thought he got away, and he didn't, because someone actually looked. Thank goodness, I'm really fond of this bag. Glad you got it back. You take care now. Thank you so much. That I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'd like you to have this. Finally, someone mentioning that it's weird that the, people of the city pay the cops directly when they do something for them. Finally, someone mentions how fucking bizarre that is. I went to press L1 and use the right stick to pull the camera back to see further, because I'm used to doing that in Final Fantasy XIV. Got any money on you, Hobbs? I bet you carry a lot of cash seeing as you're a grown-ass man. Tanimura is in his 20s, isn't he? Tanimura is he's not, he's close to 30, but he's not 30 yet, isn't he? He's not even 30. What do you mean, old man? That's already ridiculous when other people say it. There we go. Okay, this is the one. Okay. Okay, that's the one I've already got. I think it must be on the first two. And the fourth one? I don't remember. I don't remember which ones I do and don't have finished on that. I was thinking it's the third one, but no. That seems to be the one that I have. Get on the ground! Get off the ground! While I do this. Ow. There we go. Random people just hassling me in the street. Fuck off. Yes, I did go medieval on your ass. That's why you shouldn't do that with your ass. 29? He's not even old. He's not even a ridiculous definition of old. Is any different from when they give curious something for helping them? I think the people come Richard is let's give away shit to anyone. That's how much just picks up a dropped penny for them. It's just more awkward when it is the cops. Because it's meant to be what they lie and tell the people. Not what actually is their job, but what they lie about their job being is helping the people of the city in doing that. Can I contribute to my fundraising efforts? All the benefit for my empty wallet. Did I mention it's not exactly voluntary? I appreciate that the random assholes of Kamarocho are trying to come up with funny, with interesting ways of needing that. Oh yeah, that's the one. We do have that one. Oh, thanks for helping me, Kamarocho. Here's an ancient mystical sword. Yeah, I feel like if a cop saw that, it should just be like, wait a minute, why do you have that? I don't remember if I have this one. Whee! I do not have that one. I don't have two. I don't have two. Okay, I'm gonna remember that one. I don't have two mustard. That hurt. Sorry, I got carried away. I do really like Tanimura's fighting style. I do really like it. I mean, I was already saying before how much I like Akiyama and Saejima for how different they are compared to Kiryu for their fighting styles. I mean, like, Saejima is definitely the closest to Kiryu because it is, like, relatively similar to Beast style and things like that. But Tanimura's is just so different because Tanimura is not built like a brick shithouse like the others, or even just, like, built like a toned shithouse like Akiyama is. Welcome, welcome. What can Naomi's amazing psychic powers do for you today? I'm looking for a Filipino woman who's gone missing. Her name's Nadine. It's not Zal's wife. No, she was just the one that were helping out, right? Nadine, you say? Was she your sweetheart? You must let go of what is gone. Accepting the inevitable is simply a part of life, young man. Are you gonna help me or not? My friend Zalsan over in Little Asia said you have the power to see the unseen. Yes, but my services do not come cheap, Detective Tanimura. You know who I am? Well, she'd be a terrible psychic if she didn't. Also, we've literally been here before. What sort of psychic would I be if I didn't at least know that? Naomi sees all, knows all, and gets all her information from the Florist of Sai. Right, okay then. Do you know where Nadine is? What are you doing? Silence. The great and powerful Naomi must concentrate. You know who I am? Yeah, you're wearing a badge on your jacket. Yeah, shut up. So genius psychic. Oh my god. Yes, yes. I see a name. Saki-chan. You should go ask Saki-chan. Saki-chan. She will give you the information you seek. You're not giving me the runaround, are you? If you do not trust my powers, you can take your business elsewhere. Fine. Then just tell me where I can find this Saki-chan. Near Pink Street. She'll be wearing a purple scarf. Thanks. If this goes well, you'll have yourself a new customer. You're wearing a purple scarf. Is it just you? Come again. I mean, it's like a fluffy scarf. It's like a fluffy purple scarf, but it's... She's still wearing a pink scarf. She just described herself. It's cheating. How's my health going? My health's okay. I was thinking I'm passing by Sushi Gym. Should I eat and top up? Because I distinctly remember this being an issue before that I didn't do. When we went down to the docks, I got absolutely fucked because I didn't actually top up my health. Look at everyone! Alright, purple scarf. You're not wearing a purple scarf? Damn it. I knew he was gonna fight me. And then I'm just like, walk past and I'm just like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. And then he grabbed me from behind because he's a prick. Bound off the walls. God damn it. Oh, no, we didn't actually have that one. Oh, so as you kick them away, you just grab them to slam them into the ground? Okay. There we go. Come on, master. Not quite, damn. Look at us glowing! Yeah! I'm positively glowing with slightly gaining health back. Oh, it doesn't work while you're in lock-on stance. Damn it. Damn. I'm literally gaining health back. I can be here all day. Like it is a neat thing for him to get because standing still is something that you can actually do because you're waiting for the enemy to attack you. With him, you actually just get health back while you're waiting. It's slow, but it's health regen. Health regen probably shouldn't be quick in a game like this. If you want quick health regen, well, you have healing items. Is this the same lady as last time? I think me going into a building would stop that from working. Hello! Is the game going to be transphobic? Is the game going to be transphobic now? Purple scarf. Good to know. I've gotten some other clue. An accessory that anyone could wear is exactly a distinguishing feature. Is anyone else here wearing a purple scarf? Hey there, would you happen to be Saki-chan? Oh, hey there yourself. Don't tell me you're about to use a pickup line, weren't you? Isn't he adorable, folks? Okay. I mean, literally on Pink Street. I guess if there's not going to be any streetwalkers, they're going to be on Pink Street. Actually, I'm looking for somebody. A woman named Nadine. Oh, shit! Oh. Oh? Hey, get back here! Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. We're going to be beating up a woman, so the game needs to make it clear that they don't actually see who we're beating up as a woman, so we don't have to have the moral quandary of that. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing, Yakuza. Yakuza, why is this something you're so inconsistent on? Why? Why is it sometimes that you're actually good at it, and then sometimes you're a piece of shit? What? I don't get how it's so all over the place. I really don't. I don't understand. I may be a cop talking to a trans woman, but I'm not like that, I swear. Uh-huh, yep. Again, they did this to make it clear that, don't worry, you're not actually beating up a woman. That is they literally did that same, like, justification in Yakuza 1 or 2, I think it was. I think you have the wrong idea. I'm not after Nadine. In fact, I'm trying to help her. Are you really? Cross my heart. So what's up with this whole chase sequence as soon as you saw my badge? Are you hiding something? You're a cop harassing a train. I actually, literally today at work, I had these 3 cops that I had to serve, and they were literally asking me about my pins and asking why I was wearing them and whether they were part of my uniform. So I get the running immediately thing. I get it because that was when they're asking that, I'm just like, I can wear it and my boss lets me wear it. Do you have a problem with that? Fucking scumbags. Well, the thing is, I help people. Help them how? I use my connections to help foreign women when the cops or criminals come for them. So I take it you know Nadine then. What would you do if you found her? Let me put it this way. She'll be dead if I don't find her first. I'm allowed to get her home safe before that happens. Alright. I know where she is. I'm actually the one looking after her. So did the psychic actually know this, or is the psychic, like, part of it? Great. Can you take me to see it, then? Well, you do seem like a decent guy. Alrighty, Pooh. You just follow me. Okay. I mean, if we just mentioned that we know Zhao, surely that would just be like, yeah. So you're Nadine? Yes. He says he's here to help you, dude. Really? Yep. Had a heck of a time trying to find you, too. Nice work. Took, like, several days. Because, you know, streams, I'm funny. She's not in trouble just yet. Those creeps have a passport and she can't get home without it. You mean the human traffickers? I take you've run into them already. Well, it's not really trafficking they do. They're in charge of managing the women they bring in, too. Managing? In what sense? They take the woman's passport so they can't escape. And then they give them just enough money to eke out a meager living. They're essentially modern-day slave drivers. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. They're not just helping people get in and, like, get past all the bullshit so they can live a better life. No, they're people who are taking advantage of people in that situation. Okay. Ugh, it's terrible. I hate bastards like that the most. You have any idea where they are? In a dilapidated food warehouse on the docks. It's always the docks. I want to go home to the Philippines. Don't worry, I'll get your passport back. You will? Yup. Just leave it to me. Yay, we're helping. We're helping. I know, like, I do have to wonder when it comes to just like any topics like this in general. Yakuza is just so consistently inconsistent with how it handles it, right? Like, it's so all over the place. I was going to say, we're not at Tenkaichi, but no, that's a different looking sign. It's supposed to look like legs. I thought that was the thing of Agro's Tenkaichi, and I was like, that's not where we are. I was very confused for a second. Because, like, again, when it comes to queerness, and especially trans people, it's, like, sometimes, like you had the woman who worked at the massage parlor in 3, and the game handled that so well. The game handled that so well. It was so well done, right? I mean, like, it still did the thing of just, like, it's a trans woman, and they use it as sexualizer and stuff like that. But, like, how the actual, like, subject matter of the story and everything was handled was well done. And things like that. But also, like, in the same game, they had to remove some for it being so awful. And then this game has had, like, the whole bar that was, like, that Lily was meant to be working at to start with. Like, and then we've got Saki there, where it's just like, well, it makes sense of a woman who's helping out the dean, but you're going to chase them and beat them up, so we better make them trans to make it clear to the viewer that, don't worry, you're not actually beating up a woman and stuff like that. And then... But then you've got, like, Yakuza Kiwami 1, where you've got, like, one of the hostesses is a lesbian, and she's just like, it's not working out with women, I guess I'll just try it with a guy and just settle down. And Curious is like, no, fuck that, if you're gay, then be gay, like, and like, again, that's well done. But then you've got, like, the Pleasure King in Yakuza 0. I mean, even with people who aren't Japanese. Like, this game's taking a very good approach to people who aren't Japanese. Like, it's making a whole point about just, like, Japan is a country where a lot of people there are very discriminatory to people who aren't Japanese. Even other Asian countries aren't exempt from that. Like, there's literally an entire section of the city where they have to hide, basically. Because of the fear of all the bigotry and stuff that they'll face and everything like that. But then you've got like in Yakuza 0, where it's just like the most like grotesque evil Chinese men ever, and then you've got Yakuza 2, where there's an entire group of Korean people who, because they're Korean, they're so psychotic they'll all kill themselves for over it and stuff like that. Like, it's so, like, if it was always one or the other, then it's just like, that's what the writers are like. But it's the fact that it fucking metronome flip-flops between whether it handles these types of topics well or fucking awfully, just all the time. And I'm just like, what? I mean, like, even the whole idea of, we're dealing with, like, people who are coming in from other countries to work here to get a better life and stuff like that. You had that fucking one sub-story in Yakuza 0 where the woman was being human trafficked into the country, basically kept as a slave by this one person who was just, like, pimping her out and stuff like that against her will. And that sub-story ends with her and the person who was basically, like, using her as a sex slave for other people getting married because he secretly did all of that because he loved her and stuff like that. And it's like, what the fuck? Especially weird since this character is the first time in the series you actually get to spar with a female character without any asterisks beside it just being sparring and not a real fight. Yeah, true. Yeah, we've got the training partner. Literally the first thing we're doing with her is the sparring match. Yeah, what was her name? I've already forgotten her name because I haven't actually done any of the training with her. But, like, literally the first thing she said was, we'll have a sparring match. That's literally the first time that it's just your fight is against a woman. There's no asterisks, there's no other things about it, there's no secret reveals or anything like that. It's just, you're actually just fighting a woman because this woman is powerful and she wants to, spar with you and shit like that. And then they still have to justify beating up Saki by being a trans woman? I don't get it. The only thing I can think of is that because there is so many sub-stories in these games, and there's so much dialogue across all different aspects, I can't imagine that all of the things, positive and negative, the way the game handles, like, delicate topics like that, I can't imagine across all the games they're written by the same person. Hell, even in a single game, I don't think they'll all be written by the same person. So it's just depending on who on the writing stuff you get writing certain stories, it might be handled well, or it might be handled shithouse. Like, it's just, it feels like it's because it's just so all over the place. Like, if it was something like Persona 4, where it was just consistently handling it the fucking worst, then I'd just be like, okay, that's just what the writers are like. But like, this game handles trans people poorly, like, with situations like that. But then it also handles it, like, again, the woman who worked in the massage parlor is probably the best, handling of a trans character that I've seen in, like, any double or triple A video game ever? Like, ever, I think? Obviously, if we're counting indie games, then it's a whole different ballpark. But in terms of, like, major, massive, like, big budget releases, the Massage Girl might literally be the best handling of a trans woman I've seen in in a game of this level. But then you've got that, and I'm just like, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it. A food warehouse on the docks, huh? Then those must be the guys who took Nadine's passport. Excuse me, I'm here for the passports you've been stealing from foreign women. Hello there, everyone. I would like the things that you've stolen from the people who are desperate, please. Thank you very much. Wait a minute. Aren't you? Yeah, you bet I am. And if you're gonna get hurt again, hand over the passports and make it quick. You uncocky son of a bitch, you know that. Alright, you're up. Come on out. He's not here to fuck him out. Just, like, no threats, anything like that. Just straight up. Hey, give them to me, please. Oh, what? The hell do you feed this guy? Milk, beef, growth hormones? I know they're in suits, but, like, it could just be some random dudes. Do random dudes hang out at the docks in suits? I'm pretty sure if you're in a suit at the docks, you're either boarding a ship to go on a very, very expensive holiday, or you're in some form of organized crime. I think they're literally the only two types of people who wear suits at docks. Oh, and also, like, possibly the CEO of one of the dockyard companies. Behold our secret weapon! It's a fat dude! Hey, against Tanimura, that's a big deal. Tanimura can't even, like, grab normal weighted people. Like, effectively. Sometimes both. Sometimes both. Pulverize this punk! Best part about going onto boats like that, they go into the middle of the water, duty-free alcohol. Duty-free alcohol is so cheap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So cheap for duty-free alcohol. Whee! I think the extra... Okay, I noticed that he's still holding the arm when he does that. I think the buff for that one is going to be, like, throwing the person in, like, even more. There we go. Whee! Or maybe he kicks them on the way down. Whee! Yeah. Whee! Oh, there we go! Oh, he just kicks them while they're on the ground. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I gotta remember, I did actually get the extra buff for him of the rush combo. He actually does have a 5-hit combo now. If we're able to just beat the crap out of people without needing to parry them, he does have that 5-hit combo that can do that. Also, holy fuck, my face is getting incredibly red around my eyes. Is the alcohol getting to me that quickly? Jesus. And it's one thing that is definitely happening. So that show you that thanks to HRT, I don't have the HRT bottle on me. It's in the bathroom. With testosterone levels going down, so does the alcohol tolerance. Not necessarily in a mental capacity. I don't think I get drunk faster mentally, although I didn't get drunk mentally that much to begin with alcohol. But on a physical level and how I can feel it in the body, wow, alcohol gets to me so much faster than before. I literally think where it's going red around my face here, I literally think that's the alcohol. And, like, I started this just before the stream. I think that's what that is. How many times must I say it? Give me the passports! Fine, just take the damn things. You know, it's great timing for me to make an entire fucking bar corner in my house when I can, you know, handle alcohol. I was about to say the least in my life, but no, I could not handle it at all when I was a teenager. Not even that I intentionally, like, had a bunch to drink when I was a teenager. Like, when I was a teenager, I said I was never going to drink because there was one time where I accidentally drank when I was, like, 13, and it fucking ruined me and I felt like shit. And I'm just like, beer tastes like shit. I don't like the smell of wine, and the accidental drinking that I've had because someone gave me sparkling wine when I thought it was grape juice made me feel like shit. I'm never drinking again. And then, you know, I turned 18 and I started drinking spirits, and I'm just like, wait, spirits actually taste really fucking good. And then my alcohol tolerance went way up. But now it's once again plummeted back down. But spirits still taste fantastic. Just like, you know, I got a call from the Dean this morning. She got home safe and sound. Yay! I guess we skipped forward a fair bit just then. Good to hear. Hope this means fewer migrant workers like her will suffer through the same shitty experience. I don't mean to be a sourpuss, but even though you busted up those jokes at the warehouse, this kind of thing will still go on. Why do you say that? Because men like that are everywhere. They're only after one thing, the almighty yen, and they'll stop at nothing to get it. Even if it means ruining countless lives. There has to be someone at the top pulling the strings. You're saying there's a mastermind of the sex industry? A ringleader making millions off the lives of female migrant workers? Awful as it is, that doesn't sound too far-fetched. I mean, I imagine there's, like, if they're running it like a business, regardless how illicit it is, there'd be people at the top who are making all the money. Though I don't know if it's going to be a single person who does it for literally the entire sex trafficking industry. Right. Every power structure has its person in charge. You have any leads on where this ringleader might be? Not really. But I've heard those traffickers drop the name Bridge before. That could be a clue. Wait, did you just say Bridge? Oh, you know him? My dad left notes about someone named Bridge all throughout his notebook. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is actually like relating to some, like, another, like, unsolved crime. Or maybe it's part of the same thing. Oh, sorry. I should probably clarify what I meant by that. No need. I know all about you, Detective Tanamura of the KPD. How did you... I heard about you from Naomi-san, the fortune teller. Tell me, what specifically did your father's notebook say about Bridge? Apparently, Kay and my dad were investigating him. And who is Kay? Another detective who works with my dad. But damn, I never would have guessed that Bridge was some sort of sex trafficking kingpin. This could get ugly. You intend to find this Bridge and expose him? Oh yeah. Especially if this is the same guy my dad was after. Still don't have any idea who Kay is, though. Have you done your research? I looked up all the detectives who ever worked a case with my dad. None of their names started with K. And there's no file on Bridge either. I think Kay and my dad were investigating Bridge off the record. You know, the more you look into this, the more you're going to uncover about your past. What are you trying to say? Taiga Tanimura was my senior detective. Oh, Taiji. Sorry, Taiji. Taiji? I guess Taiji. Taiji Tanimura was my senior detective. You were a detective? Judging from what you just said, I'm sure you know Taiji wasn't my actual dad, right? Mm-hmm. Then you know who my real dad is? I can't comment on that. All I can say is, if you want to get hurt by what you find, I suggest you leave this case alone. Oh, I think we've stumbled onto a sub-story that is yet again another massive fucking backstory thing for characters. This game loves doing that. This game loves doing that. The sub-stories in this game have been like anything else that we've done in Yakuza before. Like, you had in Yakuza Kiwami 1 specifically, of those couple of sub-stories that were like the like follow-ups to big things. Like the first time that you ever see Yayoi Dojima, the first time you see her is in a sub-story in Yakuza 1, and then she's running the clan in Yakuza Kiwami, in Yakuza 2 and stuff like that. And Yakuza 3 had a bunch of sub-stories that were following on from like repercussions of earlier games as well, especially with Kiryu's whole kill the past theme that is very present in Yakuza 3. But Yakuza 4 is specifically doing stuff that's like related to the main story. Like Saejima has a whole thing where he talks about like how Sasai found him, how he looked after Yasuko growing up and things like that, and why he's willing to help someone else the same way that Sasai did and stuff like that. And Akiyama has like, it really gets into Akiyama's mentality of how he does his business and things like that. And then this, like Tanimura chasing after lost files from his father is like literally his main driver for the story. And then that's coming up in the sub-stories as well. Like, it's not just, oh, these sub-stories actually happen to be related to plot things that have happened. They're like, yeah. I knew there's a piece of hair that fell in my head, my head and got into my mouth. I just couldn't tell where it was until I started talking a little bit more. But there's sub-stories where the story of it is directly related to the story that's happening right now. It's very well done. I won't get hurt. That's impossible. I have a parry technique. Someone tries to shoot me with a bullet, I'll parry the bullet. Fuck off. Fuck yeah. Oh? See, no matter who my real dad is, I'm still gonna be the same guy. Let the past be the past, you know? By the way, why do they call this guy Bridge? Couldn't tell you, hun. I see. Well, I guess it's just one more case my dad left me to solve. No matter what, I'm gonna find this Bridge and bring his ass to justice. I mean, like, the way that Saki was talking and the way she was alluding to and everything, I'm not going to be shocked if the result is Bridge is his, like, biological dad. I don't like using the phrase real in that regard. Okay. One of these has popped up as, like, a prompt on screen. Instead of just things in the side. What? Homicide reported in front of Mark Ball Bowling Alley near Theatre Square. I don't work homicide. I'm not in Division 1, which I'm pretty sure is homicide. We have positive ID on the victim. Koichi Yabe, a rider residing in Kamurocho. All officers in the area respond immediately. Murder. That's not good. Tanamura here. You listening to your radio? Get your ass over here, now. I don't get it. Why are you calling me about this? I didn't say for you to ask questions. Just get over here now. Yeah, be right there. Okay! Okay! Big things happening in that. What the hell? Let's head over to Mark Ball. Alright, there's another dine and dash on North Pink Street. But I've been told to get over to Mark Ball, so we're heading over to Mark Ball. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's something that has definitely felt way more in this game with its sub-stories compared to previous ones. Now, in some other games, sub-stories are just little diversions that you do as you go through the main course, which is the main story, right? Yakuza 1 and 2, to a certain extent, are very much that. The sub-stories are little diversions where, like, the bulk of your story comes from the main story and things like that. Yakuza 3, it's thematically tied into what the main game is, but it's not, like, strictly part of it. Wait, Mark Ball's over here. It's like, it's thematically tied in to the main story, but it's not strictly like a part of it or anything like that. Yakuza 0, it's thematically tied in as well, but it's also very clearly in Yakuza 0 what a big highlight of the game is. Like, Yakuza 0, they really go, yo, sub-stories are where, like, we put in some of the most effort possible with the amount of writing, how many of them there are, the funny moments and stuff like that, how over the top they get. I mean, even just the presentation with, like, the little introductions to it, the fact that there's way more animations that characters do and stuff like that. They've got backing music for most sub-stories in Yakuza 0, which is not a thing that has happened in any of the other games yet. Well, maybe the Kiwamis, but the Kiwamis would have gotten that from 0. Unless it starts in 5. 5 and 0 are indeed in the same engine. But I would say, the best way for me to summarize the vibe of the sub-stories in this game and how different they feel to the others is that it feels like for this, the sub-stories are meant to be done as part of the main story. Like, they feel so intertwined with the character arcs, the themes, and the events that are occurring in the main story that it really does feel like that it's meant to be done together. Like, it feels like the sub-stories are part of the main story. The sub-stories are the things that just do happen to these characters while they're focusing on the plot, and not that they're just, like, side things that just happen as a separate, like, entity entirely. It does feel like that they are, like, they do actually occur as the main story goes on. Hey, I'm here. Yeah, so the Stiff's a writer for the sex industry. Since you seem such an expert on the subject, I thought you might have some dirt on him. Did you go in here just to give me shit? Oh, and what was his name again? Make an effort to remember what you hear on the dispatch, Tanimura. His name is Koichi Yabe, 35 years old. Huh. Don't know who that is. You sure about that? I'm telling you, I've never heard of him. Alright then. Thanks, you can go now. Someone's gonna come with that, surely, right? The murder victim was a sex industry writer. Someone stinks about this. Tony Moore here. Oh. Oh, it is part of the sub-story. Oh, okay. You just get that phone call like right after you leave. I feel part of it is just that they're trying to fit in 4 characters' backstories and characterization into a much smaller package. That is true. That is true. Yeah, because they've got way less time with these characters than what they would for any previous ones. And also, 3 of the 4 characters are brand new to the franchise. They use the sub-stories to give them the time that Kiryu would have for a single game to do all of that stuff. Hey, it's me. Hey, Saki-chan. I heard Yabe was killed. Not bad for a former detective. You got your info quick. So what do you know about this Yabe? I want to talk to you about that. What's made it Sherlock? Okay, Sherlock it is. Like Kiryu would have for 3 games? Look, we know Kiryu. He's not a man who changes much. Kiryu changes in very small doses. We know that's what he's like. Kiryu is a person with a lot of positive traits that he doesn't need improved on, and is a stubborn son of a bitch when it comes to the things that he does need to improve on. If they're going to show character development for Kiryu, it is slow and small and very piecemeal. I think it's why the start of Yakuza 3 is so fucking shocking. Because from Yakuza's 2 to Yakuza 3 is the biggest jump in Kiryu's personality and growth as a character. Because it's just, oh my god, he's smiling, he's raising kids, his life's together, he's not being a sad sack about everyone dying, and he's not just going face first into danger at the first sight of it? What? Kiryu's personality is much like his suit and never changes. Hey, Mystic Man, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But you are very correct in this regard. You are very correct, yes. It's not to say that Kiryu is a perfect individual. But we very much know that the parts where he isn't perfect, he doesn't exactly like changing. So there's a number of mistakes that he has made consistently over every game that he's in, and he doesn't stop. Literally, and a whole point made about that at the end of Yakuza 3, where Majima and Date are just like, Kiryu, for fuck's sakes, let us help you. We know that the shit's going down in Okinawa. Let us join you and help you. And he's just like, no though, because reasons. And then Date's just like, dude, what the hell? And Majima's just like, just give up. You know that it's not going to work, right? And it doesn't. We know that he's a stubborn son of a bitch. And he will never change. We know that's what he's like. Kiryu likes to take on entire organization clans and organizations by himself. Refuses to get back up. Like, he makes a whole thing to Date about just like, no, Date, I need to do this on my own. I can't have you joining me because that wouldn't, it's not your problem and it's not your deal, despite not understanding what friendship is and stuff like that. And things like that. But then the moment that you get to the sub-story in Yakuza 3, like right at the end where Date needs help because he gets kidnapped and stuff, here, like, Date's just like, Kiryu, I don't need your help on this. This is my own problem to solve. And the moment that Kiryu hears that, Date says, no, this is my problem to solve, I don't need your help, Kiryu's just like, I better follow Date and help him. And he totally gets it when it comes to Date, but he refuses to accept that about himself. Even in 1, he's literally temporarily the chairman of the entire Chojo clan and storms the final boss solo instead of with a literal army behind him. Did he know? Well, because Nishikiyama was there, I don't know if anyone would. I don't know if he would have, if the clan even would have agreed to help him. But dude, did he read that? Did he read the will before he got to the top of Millennium Tower, or is that when he read it? Because I'm actually not sure. To be fair, like 90% of Kiryu's friends are dead, betray him or both. Artane Stardust are the remaining 10%. Yeah, unfortunately, he made a couple extra friends in Yakuza 3, and spoiler alert for Yakuza 3, one of them fucking died in the saddest scene in the entire franchise. Past, present, and future. I don't care how sad. I don't care how sad the rest of the series gets. I don't know if it can top Rikia. I really don't. What are you taking a picture of? Give me that camera. Then we're gonna have a little chat right over there. I want to do all of the other ones in a row. Break it up a little bit. Break it up, you two. I'm sorry, I've never seen real Japanese Yakuza before. I just got a little excited and perhaps too carried away. Ooh, real Japanese Yakuza. I'm gonna take a photo of them. I'm a very smart individual. Fucking white people, I swear to God. Oh yeah? Then just follow us. We'll teach you everything you ever wanted to know about Japan. Fucking weebs. Fucking weebs, god damn it. Hey, he said he's sorry, just let him go. You mind your own goddamn business. Unless you want in on what we're about to teach this fucker. Picking on a civilian and a tourist at that? Where's your sense of honor? You're a little shit. What the hell would you know about how we operate, man? We gotta educate you first. So you can always believe that there's going to be shitbags who are like family patriarchs in future Yakuza games. Like, whenever someone shows up in a future game who is, like, a patriarch that you've never heard of in the Yakuza, like, in the Tojo clan, you can always just go, well, where the fuck did they come from? And then realize that based on the way that they're acting, all of these shitty Yakuzas you beat up on the streets and in sub-stories are probably their fucking people. Just, like, whoever the antagonist is going to be of, like, 5 or 6 or something like that is probably the fucking patriarch of a really low-tier family of these fucking shit kids that we're beating up right now. Probably. Or real Japanese oil drum filled with cement. Click. White people. I didn't mean to say it like that. If I said it like that, I didn't mean to. That's just the Australian accent, not fully pronouncing words. Foreign names seem to be remarkably less than even sometimes foreigners are Chinese and Korean. Yeah, there's definitely some cases of that. There's definitely some cases of that. Again, like the way that this game handles... Nice. The way the game handles people who aren't Japanese is very all over the place. Bruh, that just blew my mind. Was that real Aikido just now? You were like a samurai out there taking out those dudes. Rock on, brother man. Fucking white people. I understand this is all new and all. Why don't you put away that camera? It's not a good idea in this town. At least the guy speaks a decent amount of Japanese. At least the guy speaks a decent amount of Japanese when he came over here. Oh shit, that just really makes me weird. Or it's not, that means you're a local, which by definition means you're familiar with the area, yes? I'm not giving you a guided tour. There's literally tourist trap places that will do that for me. Well, yeah, why? Bam! Look at that sick karma payoff right there. It's gotta be fair, you know, running into my new tour guide like this. Tanimura, I give you permission to attack. Also, damn! I will say, though, that is a pretty sick design you got in the back of your jacket there. Speak better than our dude for Gary Buster Holmes. He doesn't, Gary Buster Holmes doesn't actually speak that much Japanese, does he? Despite clearly living in Japan for an extended period of time. Is this racist coming from a Japanese company? No. No, because there's a lot of white people who would actually go to Japan who are actually like this guy.
Oh no.
Come on, I'm sure you have at least some time to guide a helpless foreigner who doesn't understand their right from their left in a totally unfamiliar city. That'd be irresponsible. Look up on your phone for a map or something. It's 2010, that exists. He does get better every game at least. Must be the one or two lads that he learned wrong and no one has the heart to correct him. I think it's more so no one has the balls to correct him, because otherwise they're gonna take a giant Gary Buster Holmes fist to the face. Okay, I know that he's not like that, but still. Besides what? I'll give you a fat tip to be blunt and filthy rich. Fine, Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess I can show you around. Only for a little while, okay? So you're gonna do it after all, huh? Nice. I guess I should have brought up the prospect of money a little sooner. Anyway, I'm Smith. Super honored to meet you, man. The devs literally just Googled common white names and chose the first one that appeared in the Google search results. A bribe, you say? Well, as Tanimura, I'm definitely more than okay taking this. Likewise, I'm Tanimura. So where is it you want to go? I came all the way to Japan, so I want to see something really Japanese, you know? Japanese, huh? Is there anything specific you're interested in? Food? Like, shows? Music? Like, Japan is an entire country with an entire culture with a lot of, like, subdivisions of that culture, because it's, you know, a country. Need more descriptions.
Yes!
Yes! There is, but I completely forgot the name of it. Let's see. What was it called? I didn't save before this, and I'm totally going to be shamed. This is totally possible to shame. Fuck! You tell me. Maybe try describing it. That way I can at least get an idea of what you want. Okay, well, it's a place people compete one-on-one in traditional and intellectual tabletop game. A game? Yeah, did I pronounce that right? A traditional 1 versus 1 tabletop battle of intelligence. Virtua Fighter Arcade. Here, it's a game for everybody. Men, women, boys, girls, you name it. Well, it could be one of several things. You're probably talking about gambling hall, video arcade, shogi salon, and a pachinko parlor. I would assume shogi. Shogi. I assume it would be. Is it shogi or shoji? I always get G-I sounds in Romanji confused in how they pronounce, whether it's G or G. I can never remember which one is actually correct. I'm assuming this. I was going to say Mahjong, but Mahjong's not 1v1. Well, it can be, but... well, actually, I don't even know if it can be. But in these games, when you do Mahjong, it's usually 4-player free-for-all. But it would be Shogi. So it's the one-on-one tabletop game. How about Shoten on Senryu Avenue? Huh? What's a Shoten? Someone that fits your description perfectly. I'm sure that's the place you mean. I assume G, but I have no reason to actually know. Fair. Well, because it's like... Because I always think of, like, the martial arts uniform is a gi. But I don't know whether it being called a gi is the Chinese or the Japanese way to say it. So I don't know so I can't just translate that into Japanese words. Yeah, you are. I don't know, man. Your confidence is pretty unnerving. But fuck it. Let's go check it out anyway. Well?
Yes.
Yes, this is it. This is exactly what I was talking about. What's the name of this game again? It's called Shogi. Shogi. That's right. Shojai. Sorry. We're talking as a white person right now. That's right. Shojai. The tension in here is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Just no. It's either that or he overpronounces everything. So even for knife, he's just like knife. CG? It is not CG, surely. Surely it is not actually CG. 100% all the Yakuza games after this one, I still don't know how to play CG. It has been a meme for several years that at one point I will be forced to learn Mahjong because of these games. Like, this is what, my 5th Yakuza game? At one point, I was almost forced to learn how to play Mahjong with Tanimura before, but then I bought some fake plates and then I was fine. This is some good shit, my dude. We tried Shoji once, and I think 1 or 2, and it went... Tanimura's opening nearly did it. It almost did it. It almost did it. But not quite. But not quite. I managed to avert Mahjong for yet another day. Finally figured out Mahjong by the end of 3. We did a tutorial for it, and I think it was Kiwami 2. I think it was in Kiwami 2 we did it, and the tutorial was so bad that I gave up. Like, I know if I'm going to learn Mahjong, I need to look up a YouTube video for it. That's just how he calls it. Clearly, he uses some really archaic versions of words that no actual Japanese speaker talks like. Just using katakana words that have fallen out of fashion like 1,500 years ago. You played it into using a cheat item that guaranteed you to win and you still got frustrated with it? Yeah. Even using the cheat item, I had no idea how it worked because the description the game gave me was incredibly poor. Well, he sounds satisfied. I'm happy for you. So is it cool if I leave now? Well, if you wouldn't mind kicking it with me for a little bit longer, there's one more place I want to go, but that's it. Might as well see this through. Come on, say ramen. 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 I want to go somewhere where only men are allowed. Ah, Tojo HQ. Yeah, he's the exception. I'm not quite sure I get it. You know what I mean? I forgot the exact name. Let's see here. It's a place where it's men only and everybody's naked. They rub shoulders and communicate with each other. Something like that. Is this... the way that you're describing this... is this a fetish thing for you? Because I don't know if they let you win if you're clearly doing it for fetish reasons. Drawing a total blank here. Oh, come on, you know what I mean? A men's only place where everybody's naked. Japan is known for this shit. In uneducated circles, maybe. The bath, you could be talking about a massage parlor, a hot spring, a gentleman's club, a video store. I'm assuming it's a hot spring, because I'm pretty sure hot springs are usually divided between men's and women's. When we went to the hot spring as Akiyama, he was talking to the dates, like, in the other room. The Yakuza purpose is just make triples or straights and only ever reach it, and you'll probably make completion requirements. You're assuming a lot for me to know what those words mean. Pretty sure women in fact are in fact allowed in the correct place, but yes. Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure it's split between them. The gentleman's club, everyone's naked watching the woman on the dance floor jerking off together, like circle jerking. That's how strip joints work in Japan, obviously. A hot spring. Going to assume a hot spring. Then let's go to Unisona Hot Springs. Unisona Hot Springs. Yeah, hot spring is the only place you want to be if you want to get naked and communicate with other men. Sounds good to me. Let's get cracking. He gets this close to punching me in the face every time we talk. It is this close to punching me in the face. Wahoo! Legit Japanese hot spring. Now this is what I'm talking about. How'd you not know I was going to hot spring? I guess he doesn't. I guess he forgot the name of hot spring in Japanese. I guess. Let's get naked and jump right in. Tanimura-san, you're coming in too, right? No, I think I'll sit this one out. Alrighty, I'll be back. I'm not getting naked with you, Renner Man. So to keep you waiting for they're sometimes on ungendered areas, but they're typically not ones you're allowed to get naked in. Although some of those still exist. There would be some nudist colony hot springs in Japan. Surely that's a thing somewhere. Surely. Finally. Wait, aren't those guys... yeah, there's Yakuza one before. We ended up bumping into each other in the bath, and wouldn't you know it, we became total buds. Male bonding. Nothing like a hot, steamy mineral bath to wash away your differences, am I right? And now we're like family. No, like I actually joined... not like I actually joined their family, but you know what I mean. I came to Japan, and I accidentally joined the Yakuza. It's fine, don't worry about it. Wow, get a load of this motherfucker. This guy's friggin' hilarious. Man, I tell you, we'd all get along better if nobody wore any clothes at all. Tanimura-san, you've made this the trip of a lifetime. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. Oh, we've got so much money to visit the hostesses later. Though I don't know if we have the time today, but I'm going to do all the sub-stories. Alright then, guess I'm going to have a drinks with the boys now. Haha, hope you're ready to drink till sunrise. Yeah. There we go. Male bonding. Woo! I'm imagining Nigerian places would get upset if it became clear you're just getting aroused instead of just relaxing. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Again, that's what I was saying to that guy. If you got, like, when he was talking about rubbing shoulders at him, just like, if you're doing it there for fetishes, I think they'd be upset with you. I feel when you get naked and join the Yakuza. Totally should have ended with him joining the Yakuza. Oh yeah, I got a level up, didn't I? Level up! Was there a level... was there... no. What was the one I was going to get it for? Level 12. Demon Spirit. Okay, so I need Golden Dragon Spirit. Do I have gold? I already have Golden Dragon Spirit. Okay, so we're fine to get Demon Spirit next level. Okay. We're fine to get Demon Spirit next level. Tortoise Spirit would also be good. Essence of Arresting is interesting. So So I got drop kicks, rising kicks, knockdown. I keep forgetting I have knockdown evasion on this guy now. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting I have the knockdown evasion. I need Phoenix to get Tortoise, which I do want Tortoise. Quick step punch. Quick step punch might be pretty good for him. A way of just getting around to whack someone in the back. Quick step strike might be good for him. I think I might go for that. I might go for the quick step strike. And just get another one of these ones. Probably the rising kick. I can stop myself being on the ground if I press the button in time, but if I don't, I still want a way to get up that isn't just standing up very slowly. Kicking would be nice. Kicking would be good. We're gonna start with based on the ending of that, I'm assuming it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Kamurocho culture. Gonna go save it before I do any other sub-stories. I thought Tiny felt weak, but I probably didn't use him right. The word that we've used, because it's just the word that is the gamer word for characters like this. I don't know if the word means anything in particular, but even video games themselves use it when they're talking about like the difference between a power and speed characters. He's a very technical fighter. Which I'm pretty sure for the most part, technical just means difficult to use. Because like you'll get that in sports games. Like Mario and Sonic in the Olympics, I'm pretty sure use the exact words. And I think Mario Tennis also uses it as well, where it's just like, you've got the balanced character who's a bit of everything, you've got speed characters, power characters, and then the other ones are technical. And if you had to go between those, Kiryu would definitely be balanced. Akiyama's definitely speed, and power is clearly Saejima. So that leaves Tony more on the technical side of things. Which is to say that you can't just flail around with him, you have to be very particular with what you do with him. Which, to be fair, I'm not good at yet either. I just want to XXXY spam on every character. I just want to press the XX. You know what happens if you press the XXX and the YYY? You will be sucked. So how well does this work with him? Well, we have the bread and butter shoulder charge. If a situation's giving us too much of a problem, we do have that one. Stop trying to grab me. We do have the shoulder charge. The shoulder charge that is just, I want this fight to be over without having to try, and this works on everything for some reason. I still don't know why that's a combo that works on everyone. Did I get the... Yeah, I did. I did get this one, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, he kicks one on the ground. Yeah. Grant Speedrunners have found a way to do something similar, but maybe crazy. I mean, like, I have desires to speedrun some games. Yakuza is not one of them, but I can still appreciate the people who do. Those people who play Yakuza on Legend and can, like, beat Mr. Shakedown 9 ways. Oh, you gotta love it when you look up, and it's just like, how do I get a lot of money in a Yakuza game? And you type that into Google. And the response is just like, oh, easy. Just fight Mr. Shakedown and beat him with this combo that you do. And you just see the person, and they're like fucking Yoda in Attack of the Clones, where they're just flipping off the walls and shit, and you're just like, okay, sure. I guess that's what I meant to do. As Battleston Zero forced me to figure out how to fight Shakedown properly instead of just slam gun nonsense. Haven't done any of the climax battles in any of the games. I'm probably honestly going to save climax battles for once I beat all of the games, so I can continue playing Yakuza while I wait for a new game to come out. That's probably what I'm going to use it for. But, there we go. Nice. But, I never got the slime gun in Zero, so I never did checkdowns like that. I just did it really slow, where I'd wait for them to like do their charging attack and then just get like a single kick in the back of the head. I'm pretty sure literally the first time I beat a shakedown in Zero, that's what I did. I think it was as Kiryu. It may have been, maybe I didn't do it until Martimal. Oh, Violence Port at Pink Street. Park Boulevard. Shit, okay. That doesn't really narrow it down, but okay. Good, like I'll just wait for them to do their charge attack, and well, at least I found the guy quickly. And as he did the charge attack, I would just do like one kick in the back of the head. It took fucking 20 minutes or so to actually do it. We've already done this one, by the way. One of Zero's climb battles is 2 shakedowns at the same time with no items or gear. That sounds like hell. That just sounds like hell. That just sounds like hell. Jesus Christ. Jesus. This is terrifying. Get out of your system? I'm sorry, I had a few. Maybe if I... Straight up that one was straight up a bribe. If I give you this, maybe you won't take me in, and it was straight up a bribe. The realization Kiryu can block shakedown punches was a game changer. He can? Well, fuck me, I did not realize that. We need to talk. Mamoru Akaishi. Thanks for your cooperating with the efforts. Please pardon the sudden nature of this message. I'd like to speak with you. I'll be on my usual location in Theatre Square. I sure hope you come meet me there soon. Thank you. Oh. I guess I did enough to continue activating. Right. His whole dispatch thing is actually part of a plot line, isn't it? His dispatch stuff is actually a plot line. I forgot about this aspect. So once you get caught up in Yakuza games, we're waiting for a new one. So never. Hey! I am now beating them faster than they're coming out. I am beating them faster than they're coming out at this point. Not by much, but we're getting there. There's a decent chance we will beat Yakuza 4 before a year passes since I started Yakuza 3. So, like, we're making progress. The question also becomes, will I beat Dead Cells by the end of the year? The question becomes, will I beat Dead... If I beat Dead Cells by the end of this year, then I'm going at a decent pace. But I don't know. Because there may also be a longer break before Dead Cells starts than I originally planned. Because with Sunbreak and Splatoon 3 coming out within the next few months, both of them, I might put starting Dead Cells on hold until some of that clears out. Otherwise I'll be streaming 6 days a week and I'll be doing 6 different games at once, and that's probably not a good idea either. Climax battles are either funny or, oh my god, how, why, and how? To be fair, that's also boss fights in Yakuza sometimes. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a very awkward moment when I do get to the point where I'm actually caught up on Yakuza, and I'm just like, I don't have a new Yakuza game to start until a new one comes out. What? And then that's gonna be when I have to actually start doing climax battles. Some of them interesting, some are miserable. Some are designed to push you in a way that's fun and challenging, and some are designed to push you in, how can you bullshit this out? Hi, Han. Hello. Turns out Yabe-san was on the cusp of something dangerous. And he was killed for it. Well, I don't mean to shit on Yabe, but I'm built different, and I won't die. And by that I mean Tanimura is built very different to the other characters, because he's way smaller. Or what was it he investigated? Not what, but who? A woman from Hong Kong. Huh. I take it she's not just some random lady. Right. Rumor has it she has ties to a certain crime syndicate, and she's in charge of illegal immigrant workers. All of them female. So she's a crime boss then. And this syndicate's supposed to be a powerful underground intelligence network spread throughout Asia. Apparently they recruit girls from poor families and make them buy fake passports and visas. Then they force them to work like slaves to work off the loans they used to buy them. And then when they're used up, they're history. Don't tell me. Bridge is the one running the show? That's my guess. Any idea where this crime boss lady might be? I'm gonna go punch her. I'm not entirely sure, but I hear the syndicate has an office near the arcade in Nakamichi Alley. I'm sure this goes without saying, but be careful, okay? Thanks. I'll try. We'll try. Signing 5 probably tomorrow. I need a big save before I finish, since I don't own 6 or Like a Dragon. At this point, I own all of them. I've got them all on PlayStation. The first payout that I got from Twitch, no joke, went to buying physical copies of most of the Yakuza games I don't have. This is including Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. And both Judgment games. And Dead Cells, I mean, I bought Dead Cells years ago. But, and Dead Cells. Dead Cells is next on the list. Yakuza, Metal Gear, Professor Layton, Phoenix Rise, some will be easy to catch up on than others. I mean, to be fair, for me at the very least, like, I'm not trying to catch up on Metal Gear and Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, because none of those are getting new fucking entries anytime soon. And even the other one, Kill the Past, just got its, like, last entry just recently. Well, until Suda and all these people, like, at their new company actually start putting out games, and Suda may fucking decide that they're Kill the Past as well, who goddamn knows. But, I forget, did Grasshopper just leave who they were with, or did him and a bunch of people leave Grasshopper? I'm now unsure. I'm now actually unsure. But yeah, I'm not trying to catch up on those, and I'm just doing those one after the other. And I'm gonna keep that consistent, regardless of what else happens. I want to keep one of those always going. Just because, you know, it's a rotation of 4 different games, so I want to make sure one of them is always happening. But yeah, the big issue is more so just Sunbreak and Splatoon 3 coming out later, like within a very similar time. That is an issue. Like, I can make time for one of them, but for both of them, fuck. And they're all games that drain so much of my life just in how much I play them and stuff like that. Like, fuck. Fuck. Sorry, you're telling me that while I'm now starting, like, now that I've, like, gotten really into FF14, I'm meant to play a Monster Hunter expansion and new Splatoon game at the same time? I'm screwed. I'm fucking screwed. I got 6-7 Judgment for my birthday. I was also thinking of starting 5 soon. Yo, let's go. That's a lot for your birthday. Damn, nice. Nice. Hey, Deku, what about Dead Cells? Have you done Dead Cells? Because if you haven't done Dead Cells, you can't play 5. Sorry. You may not even have a PlayStation 3 to play it on. I know what I'll do around Judgment games like consoles. Probably nothing, but I'll make a point of watching playthroughs. Right! They're not on PC, are they? Because there's a whole thing with the guy who plays the main character. Right, the guy who plays the main character, they don't let him on PC, do they? So the Judgment games are only on console. Fuck, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I remember that being a whole big deal that they said. Shit, yeah, fuck. Then that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't play games on PC. I have a powerful PC because obviously streaming and everything like that. But it's either not good enough or I don't have it set up properly to be able to play games on my PC and stream them at the same time. So I still play 99% of my games on console. And it's also just easier. It's easier on a personal level, so I don't mind. So, oh right, Nakamichi Alley counts as like this entire fucking thing. Nakamichi Alley is the entire thing. Digging into why began no PC version. Yeah, because the guy who, I don't know his name, but the main character of Judgment, like the guy that you play as in Judgment, the guy who plays him is like an actual famous actor in Japan. I don't know like what to what level of famous, but he's a well-known actor in Japan kind of thing. I just saw someone posting on Twitter that he's like in a new movie of just like becoming a coach at like a high school or something like that. But basically his agency that he works through basically say you're not allowed to put these games on the PC because we don't want his likeness to appear on PC games because modding exists on PC. And we don't trust that. From my understanding, that's what it is. From my understanding, that's why Judgment's on the PC. He's essentially Japanese Justin Timberlake. Ah, well, there you go. Good description. Also, no pachinko on PC for reasons? Weird. I mean, like, restricting gambling on certain things, I understand when that happens, but you wouldn't think PC would be where it does that. Okay, where is this? Where is this? An office in Nakamichi Alley. Fuck. No pachinko, so it's easy to sell in regions with gambling laws. This is generally a free DLC to add it back in. Okay. I guess more places have PCs and Steam than places that sell consoles. Most famous memorable boy band, even when they were young and still doing music together, and continue to be the most famous after they broke up, started doing their own things. Wow, that was a really spot-on description with the Justin Timberlake thing. Then, huh? It really. I didn't realize he was the singer. Those games better have him doing fucking karaoke, unlike a certain Yakuza 4. Where is this building? I've checked Nakamichi Alley. Where are they? Where are you? It's in the gambling laws of Pachinko, but all the gambling at the Casino Dragon Palace are fine. There's definitely regions that have differences with gambling in terms of like how much control you have over it. Pachinko is effectively random, right? Where you throw up a ball and it just does whatever. But tabletop games where like you have a technical like ability to affect the outcome because you're making personal decisions, can change. Like you'll see that with some of the Pokemon games. They can't put in slot machines for gambling laws in Pokemon games, but like if you go to it and there's a game that you spend money on, a chance game that you choose, like you make decisions for the outcome, then that's allowed. Where is this? If anyone knows where this is, just tell me, because I'm sick of face fucking all these buildings, because it says Nakamichi Alley and I have no idea what they're asking me to look for. I can't see anything in there. No, him being a famous singer is exactly why Judgment doesn't have karaoke. It's because they'd have to like triply accelerate to have him sing compared to just a VA who can also sing really well. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck me. Okay. Oh, it sucks. Okay, what if I put those boy band songs as the outro songs on YouTube? What if I just didn't worry about copyright? What if I just don't worry about copyright? And I do that. Okay, I'm now straight up asking. Does anyone know where I go for this? Seeing architecture, it's very picturesque. Yes, it's Kamara Castle. What is the this? Where the building that I have to go to for this sub-story to find where Yabe is. I was told to come to a building in Nakamichi Alley. I was told to come to a building in Nakamichi Alley to find where this crime lady boss would be for running this thing for this sub-story. I think sub-story is called Clues. What about this nice low angle shot? I just got to show off Kamara Castle. Not bad, not bad. And I tried to get this brick wall and that tower in frame. You just talk to people to just get cool shots of places? Fuck yeah. Well, I said Nakamichi, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna ignore that sub-story for the time being. Did we have Revelatons? Yeah. We did have Revelatons. Hotel District. Club Sega Theatre Square. And West Park. Okay. All of that is not near me. Shit. Shit, okay. I guess I'll go up. Oh, I guess I'll go up this way. I'm gonna go up this way. We're gonna Theatre Square to go to the Club Sega that's there, and then we'll go to the other sub-story. Because I'm giving up on that one. It's gonna be the only sub-story I don't complete the franchise, because I don't know where I have to go. I hate plus combo triple triad. So I'm trying to 100% Final Fantasy 14 decker. It's never gonna go well. It's never gonna go well. You're gonna show it with that high roller thing one day, I know it. You're gonna show it with the high roller title. Yeah, don't point out how, like, I think that would be literally impossible for you at this point, because you also need 1 million off the mini cat spot each day in 14, but still. It's gonna happen. Although I am the one who showed up with the, Sabo Tender mount, so. Alright. Club Sega! Sega! There's a couple playing in there, but the guy can't win to save his life. Guys that are good at winning things in the catcher are so cool. I may have a revelation. This is odd. I'll win next time. Saki will point you to the Nakamichi Alley behind the Club Sega. Walk around this specific area and Tiny will automatically spot it. I face fucked that like entire alleyway. What? I face fucked the entire place. What? I shoved my nose into every door there. What the hell? Grab at the notebook. Just grab the notebook. Oh no. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I went to press it and then my thumb hit the other button on the way. Oh! 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 Praise our savior, Cyric Z. I love how everyone in the West who knows Yakuza knows Cyric Z. Yeah, I accidentally pressed a button there. I went to go press triangle, and as I was moving my thumb towards triangle, I accidentally grazed square while doing it. I'm bad at drawing. No. Nothing happens. Should take a break and come back later. God damn it. God damn it. Can't do anything in this game right. Ah, fuck. Okay. Will they reload instantly? Incoming spam call? Okay, they're not there. Fuck! Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to do the sub-story then. I'm ignoring the Saki one. It pisses me off. 5 is the first Yakuza to require 100% of hate actions, platinum, and 100% save achievements. That's gonna be spicy. I want to do a video in the future that's me rating all of the hate moves in each of the games. So I'll need to get every hate move in the games at some point. Like, just watch them all and just rate them all out of 10. I want to do that one day. Because the hate moves are just so fucking good. Gonna have a lot of positives to say about 0 and 3. And a lot of negatives to say about Kiwami 2. So that being said, me saying a lot of negatives about Yakuza Kiwami 2. How is that different from any other stream where I'm playing Yakuza games? Damn it. Let me hit you in the face with a baseball bat. Let me hit you in the face with a baseball bat. Hit you in the face with a baseball bat. There we go. Some of them certain each like specific weapon from a specific angle next to a certain environment. Yeah, there's hammer ones. Hammer ones where it's just like hammer at mid-range while they're against a wall. But those are the ones that are usually good to watch. Like, they're just satisfying as fuck at the end. Not always. Not always. Like, those ones, you don't do those ones because they're effective in the middle of combat to make that situation happen. They're there so you can see the cool fucking thing happen when you manage to pull off the situation. Like, some heat moves are just good for using in the middle of combat, and some heat moves are rewards for managing to make a certain situation happen. That's definitely a thing in some of the games. There's been a chain of car break-ins around here lately. What? You can't be serious. Car break-ins, huh? Well, that sucks. Because if I see one happening, I need to arrest whoever's responsible. You're telling me that if I see someone breaking into a car, I need to arrest them as a cop? That wasn't part of the reward. That wasn't part of the deal. I'm getting so many spam calls. I don't know what the fuck's happening around here lately. I've gotten so many people who I know who are talking about just getting so many more spam calls and spam text messages lately than usual. I don't know what the fuck happens. It's so distracting. But there's been so many lately. Everyone at work has mentioned it, where it's just, yeah, I used to get them like once every now and then, where now it's several times a day. And that's everyone. So no idea what the fuck's going on there. Damn it, fuck you. Fuck you. Ready? Whee! Whee! There we go. There we go. You're a marshal, I'm playing cop, not a people arresting cop. The only arresting that Tanimura does is arresting on his giant pile of money that he wins at the mahjong parlor. Ayo. Guess I have to do my job. Tanimura very mad about this. Hey, look at that sweet ass bag. Bet we can make a fortune off that. People are so careless. If they want us to steal it that bad, we're happy to oblige. Yeah, we're gonna be eating good tonight. Damn, bro! Do you want to continue screaming loudly about the crimes we're committing in open daylight? Fuck yeah, man. I fucking love screaming about the crimes that we're committing while everyone can see us. I'd rather not deal with this crap, but I'll get my head chewed off later if I leave the scene of a crime in progress. I don't want to have to deal with this crime that's happening, but I might get in trouble at my job of being a police officer if I don't. If I charge in and they run, it'll be too much of a hassle. Spread them quietly so they don't notice me. Oh yeah, we get to eat that fucking Louis Vuitton bag. Heard people that it was good if you got a Louis Vuitton bag. It must taste so delicious. Captured and breaking into the car in front of you, but be careful. They'll notice you if you don't approach quietly. What does that mean? Huh? It won't open. What do you mean? The other one opened without a hitch. Hey, what are you guys up to? Huh? Oh, we can't get this lock to open. I know he's not dressed like a cop, but like, come on. Let's look at how much crime we're doing on doing into the phone and post it online with their faces and places of residence and employment. It's like when you get these idiots who will steal a brand new phone off someone and then use that phone to post selfies of themselves on Instagram. And it's just like, fucking dead ass, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously. Why wouldn't it budge? Come on. Oh, remote control key, huh? Maybe it needs a new battery. Maybe it needs a new battery. Battery? You might be right. Hey, go to the store and get us a new battery. Gotcha. We have to pay for half, okay? What is happening? Got it! Alright, let's try it again! Come on, come on. It worked! You're a genius, man! You really helped us out, pal. We appreciate it. Great. By the way, what's your name? Tanimura, of the Kamurocho Police. Oh, cool, you work for the police? That's... Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean... Okay, we've seen some dumbasses before. But they're pretty fucking high on the pecking order. Like, Jesus Christ. You're a cop! Bet I am. You almost had me for a minute, man. Nice one. Do you want to see my badge? No, no thank you. So, you unlocked the door. Is that all you were planning on doing? Well, what are we supposed to do now? Cops onto us! Oh man, this is awful. He's gonna bust us for sure. Okay, let me try something. Officer! Yeah? It's true. We're trying to steal the wallet from this car. You caught us fair and square. Hey, truth is, we already stole another wallet earlier today. Oh yeah? Yesterday too, and the day before that. We're the thieves everybody's been talking about all over town. Yeah, that's us. There, we were honest. We told you everything. Yes, you sure did. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Your heart isn't moved at all? You didn't even try to give me a sob story. You didn't even try to give me a sob story. Like, you didn't even try to say, we need the money because our kids at home are starving. Or, like, fucking our mum needs this money for her heart medication that she can't afford because she lost it. You didn't even try to give me a sob story. You were just trying to be boastful. Huh? What do you mean? Tried to get him to take pity on us, but it didn't work. No, wait, let me try. Please listen, officer. I've done enough listening. It's time for... You just gotta hear me out. I'm begging ya. Okay then. We had no choice. No choice, I tell ya. He's right. This is the only thing we can do with our lives. Really now. You mean we had no choice? Oh no, man. It just popped out. What? Enough already. Just follow me to the station. Shit, we're gonna get arrested. I guess there's no avoiding it now. We ain't going nowhere. We don't give up that easily. What? Are you serious? Ah, fuck it. Let's just get him. Ah! You gotta be the dumbest motherfuckers we've come across in a sub-story. And that is an incredibly impressive feat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost impressed by how stupid you are. There we go. I was gonna pretend I can't hear them whispering. It's more fun that way. Maybe if they gave you the bag as evidence. They're so stupid. You tried? I don't know if what they did counts as trying. There was an attempt of an attempt. Man, this guy is strong. Yeah, Sculpt's no joke. He's the real deal. Come on, guys. You know us Sculpts don't have a lot of time in our hands. Please don't make me make more work for us. Yeah, but officer, you'd be out of a job without criminals like us. No, there would be plenty of unions for us to destroy. Don't worry, it would be fine. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you? Wait a minute. If everybody became a good citizen, just think what a great place Kamarocho would be for everybody. Hey, you got a point. Yeah, we should start a movement. We won't do anything bad anymore, and that'll set up a chain reaction. Soon all the Kamarocho will change. Dude, that's a great idea. I'm glad I chose to team up with you. I made the right choice for sure. Thank you. I mean it, man. Let's start right away. We're still going to the station. You know that, right? Right. Sorry. Man, what a real pain in the... Excuse me. Yeah, hi. This car. It's mine. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, this is yours? I apologize. I'm from the KBD. I just saw a couple of men trying to break into your car. They were what? Is my car alright? Oh, it looks unscathed. What a relief. There have been a lot of these break-ins lately. Take care, okay? Oh, thank you, officer. Please take this. It's not much, but I want to reward you for your effort. It's still weird to me that the people of the town pay the cops in person when they do something for them. It's still weird. It hasn't stopped being weird. Car thieves. Pretty laid-back pair of guys. Yes, that's the term we'll be using. Laid back. And not completely and utterly fucking dense. Jesus. Seriously, have we come across stupider people in these sub-stories? Because I don't know if we have. There's been some dumbasses, don't get me wrong. Fucking really? Really? Alright, now don't press the wrong button this time, you stupid dumbass. I see the trivia game show behind us. The trivia game show that we don't get. Because even for Japan, they thought it was unfair to give people a bunch of 2010s trivia in 2019. 2020, whenever the collection came out. Oh my god! Look at it going! It's freaking the hell out! Whee! Whatever heat move we get out of this looks like it's gonna be exciting. The other option has its own comedy routine. Wait, what? I think it's supposed to have like he hit one with the other to make it fall. That one. Has a comedy routine on the other one. Oh, look at him scribble! Look at him scribble! Yeah, let's go. Oh. Yeah. Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Oh my god. I love the revelations in this game so much. I love the revelations in this game so much, and how all the characters have their own different things they do. Couples revelation. One stuffed animal was head flying in an arc. Then it hit another stuffed animal and knocked it down. If I throw one person into another great force, I might just do damage to them both. It's a revelation. Fall. It might hurt more with the heal. Like, he's drawing his own notes and just be like, I should do it this way. Guillotine heal? Jesus. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't know if it's safe to be a cop to be proposing using guillotines, though. He specifically tosses one guy in such a way that he kicks the other guy over the head and he flips. That sounds amazing. Such revelations are very classy. The fucking wood carving. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Where he just goes... And he can fuck up and accidentally make a masterpiece of a bear grabbing a fish. Oh, my arm is very sore for some reason. Very sore. The arm doing ouch. I was about to say, I want to test it in combat. I need to know how to actually do it, though, don't I? I need to actually look at revelations. Triangle and grabbing an enemy with another enemy nearby. Oh, that is relatively easy to do, actually. Using the heal of an enemy to you throw to attack the other enemy. That does sound amazing. That does sound amazing. I never screwed up. I was gonna think about. I guess the fail scenario is Nate. yeah, for Saejima, because he makes like the figurines of him doing things for all the others. When he makes a failed one, it's a unique item that you carry around in your inventory, and it's a bear grabbing a fish. Like it's just a bear that's clearly just grabbed a salmon out of water. Wait, person wants to fight me. So gonna be multiple of you? Yeah, that's pretty good. Someone told me specifically to fail it because it's a unique item in your inventory that you carry. Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker! Whee! Oh, the precision! The fucking precision! The fucking precision of the technique. Tanimura, fuck yeah. Third chop. There we go. My main wish for the combo finishing ones, I just wish, like, because you got the upgraded one, it didn't slow down so much on the first one. Because it just makes it take a lot longer, which just kills a lot of the pacing of it. That's been my thing for the most part, honestly. How many times have I said that, though? That the heat moves where they give you QTEs messes with the pacing of the QTE and makes it less impactful. How many times have I said that? Because I swear it's been on more than half of the heat moves that have QTEs. Like, one of the best examples of it not doing that is the one in Yakuza 3, I think it is. Yeah, it's in Yakuza 3, where it's like you master it twice or something, or it upgrades twice. I don't think it's mastering that game, I think it's just straight up upgrades. The way it works. But the one where, like, Kiryu, like, knocks out someone to the ground and, like, fucking, like, elbow drops them and shit. That one's great, because it keeps up the pacing the entire time while having the prompts. But, what was I doing? I was checking, I'll see if that was a mastery one. Right. I want to see if I have any other to master. I do not at this stage. And I've mastered all these ones. Okay, so he's got one left at some point that we still master. It's probably the arresting one, honestly. It's probably the arresting one. I imagine it's going to be... Alright, let's go to the... Okay. It's probably going to be all these unique ones that have the enhancements to it. If I had to guess, it's going to be his unique ones. Though I will need to level up twice before I get the arresting one. Because I'm definitely getting the heat parry on the next one. Definitely getting the heat parry on the next. Because it will incentivize doing his unique parry stuff just so much more. I swear I walked past here. I swear I walked past here. Fuck. Behind the arcade. Bridges Syndicate should have an office around there. Should I go in? I'm going. I think we're good. I have a lot of hate moves at this point. I hate moves, healing items. Fuck me. Oh, and who might you be? Don't matter, I'm looking for the boss. Some lady from Hong Kong. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't play stupid with me. Just bring her here and there won't be any trouble. Ah, forgive me. Where are my manners? Hey, fellas! Come and help me escort our guest. Our friend here is requesting a one-way trip to the afterlife. Shall we oblige? I know that your bosses are tough not to crack, but you really don't have to make things so difficult. Give him out, boys. I mean, I'm assuming Tanimura knew this was gonna go this way, but like, so it's just like, oh fine, fuck it, I'll deal with it. I'll still deal with it. Hey, get off me. I'm so bad at escaping grabs. I'm so bad at escaping grabs. I always start by pressing Whee! It's just, like, he does the action and then it just waits for so long before it continues. Like, if it was in one fluid motion to crack the neck and then punch him, it would just look way cooler. But because it has the long pause, it just doesn't look as cool. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. Beat him on the wall, I guess. I guess the other guy's on the ground. Damn it. Whee! Oh, damn it. There we go. There we go. His throat chop move is so good. It is just so effective for such a quick combo. So a sex industry writer named Koichi Yabe was investigating a madame from Hong Kong, and it got him killed. What? Yabe's dead? So you knew it? I did. Tell me where this boss of yours is. She went back to Hong Kong this morning. I see. So Jared skipped down to cable in on Yabe's murder. Let's just say she learned too much about the organization for her own good. She was getting screwed. Wait, what? Are you talking about the organization that Bridge runs? Bridge? What, you never heard the name? I'm not important enough to know what's going up on top. All I know is that the boss leaked something to Yabe. Now that Yabe's dead, I guess we'll never know what that was. Don't be so sure about that. Yabe apparently hid whatever he compiled somewhere. Really? Where? Dunno. Organization's in a frenzy trying to find it. Interesting. You gonna go look for it too? You bet. I imagine some pretty valuable info. You ought to stay out of it, or you'll end up just like Yabe. Don't you worry about me. After giving me all these details, you should be watching your own back. He does have a point there. He does have a point there. I got my hair cut. Not that you can tell from last time I was on stream. You can probably tell it's dyed though. It got re-dyed, so it's a fresher shade of red. I got it cut to thin out all of my hair at the ends of my hair, which is so much nicer feeling and stuff like that. It doesn't physically look very different. I was hoping it would get rid of all of this bullshit as, like, more, where it just starts curling out. Nope, hasn't changed it at all. I need to find some products or a hair straightener that will actually work on this hair and actually just make it not do that bullshit anymore. See, I bet hit some info, huh? Without any leads, I might as well be running in circles. There's that greedy old fortune teller. Guess I gotta rely on her again. I was gonna say, what if the fortune teller's like the one behind it all? But the fortune teller is an NPC you can actually just talk to at any given time. So probably not. Like, you can speak to her with the other characters too. So it's probably not that. Okay, let's go to Stardust. Damn it. Hey, you can see them on the wall. They are actually featured there. Look at them. Kazuki and Yuya, they are actually shown on the wall here. Nice. Look at these two video game fucking models compared to all of these actual photos of human beings in real life. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I walked right past it. Keep forgetting it's this little one here. Where it says Killer Beach, it's there. Hey, Bob. Remember pushing Bob Turner to be Grandmasters behind all the Yakuza games? Fuck. That's what... Bob is secretly, like, actually aiming to rule the Tojo clan. And the reason that he gives all of the completion rewards out is he wants you to prove that you're capable enough to wipe out the Tojo clan by, like, proving that you can do all the side content. And then when you can do all of that, he gives you materials that will guarantee your success at wiping out all of his enemies. So by the time you get through all of the Yakuza games and you've defeated everyone with the overpowered gear that he gives you, he can just take over at the end. Fuck, I uncovered the secret plot of Yakuza 6. I knew you would return. I mean, Psychic, yeah, that is how that works, yes. I was about to say, I don't know if she's real, but also we know that psychics are indeed real in this game because they've been confirmed real in every time. Well, not every time they've shown up before, but there have been psychics before that are definitely confirmed to be real. Trying to find the evidence Yabe. That sex industry writer left behind. That's no ordinary information you seek. It is gonna cost you. Bob is immune to the golden gun, but he's too lazy to go use it on everyone else. Well, he is in a plain white suit. He doesn't want to get blood on it. And also, if anyone spots him committing a crime, given his appearance, it'll be very easy to say that it was him. How much? 50,000 yen. Not But how will I afford the hostesses? I think we're like 200,000. Greedy, aren't we? I'll pay. Man, I hope she gets this right. Yeah, we got plenty of money. Nomi will not disappoint. Yes, I see a place. A bar frequented by the one they call Yabe. You telling me you actually see that in your ball of glass there? So his fortune teller is magic wizard future prediction? I think that's the one where, Yeah, yeah. She mentions that like you'll run into a man who'll be part of your future, and like Ryuji's there or something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that yeah. I think that's yeah. I think that's the case. Yeah. Silence. Do you doubt the great and powerful Naomi? No, it's not that. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, what's the bar's name? Quez Bar. Oh my god, what if Yabe works for works alongside like Minami and the person who is with Minami, whose name I forget. The pool bar in the underground mall. Correct. Thanks. I'll be back if this leads a good one. She also asked She also asked what a child is worth to Kiryu, and the correct answer is 10 billion yen. I forgot about that one. All kinds of stuff that literally hasn't happened yet in universe. It is also rather specific. Is any of it for like games that I still haven't even gotten to? Has she been calling shit like 30 years in advance? At one point, you will use a gun to fight off zombies. Damn, she even knows about the spin-offs. On the other hand, nice, but on the other hand, it was the bubble era. Yeah, 10 billion yen is like an afternoon for Kiryu with the real estate he has in that game. So yeah, there was some 5 stuff that was the given that was the latest one at the time. Oh shit, I guess I should not go back and watch what she talks about then. I should be careful if I watch that. I don't know why I would have any opportunity where it would come up. But in case I watch someone's LP of Zero, I will not watch that part, because now I'll know. Well, shit, whatever else she says is going to be a spoiler for Yakuza 5. She makes at least one prediction that happens in 5, which I shouldn't know, but so it goes. Oh. Sorry about that, get smacked on the wrong guy. Take this, will ya? I don't know. My spoiler dodging techniques are pretty powerful. I'm pretty good at not knowing a single goddamn thing about anything that I should know. The biggest example, because it's the one that people are the most stunned by, is clearly fucking FF7. The whole big spoiler in that one. I still don't know what that is. You know how Sephiroth is Cloud's dad? I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, legitimately, real life, throwing things off my desk mad if Sephiroth is actually Cloud's dad, and this meme that I've been saying for years by the time I get to the end of FF7 Remake in 2 decades, I'm gonna be so legitimately real life mad if that ever becomes real. Now, you know what's gonna happen? That's gonna be, like, Sephiroth being Cloud's dad isn't going to be real in the original FF7, but there's going to be a plot twist in Remake where, because of Remake's universe, now it is actually canon. So I'm gonna, like, predict a new spoiler for Remake with this stupid fucking meme. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know about a writer named Yabe, would you? Writes about the sex industry? Oh, him. He was here 2 days ago. I was hoping out some sort of joke about Marshall being a father, but it seems like every single major plot twist is X is your father. Well, because someone asked me during one of my FF7 Remake streams, because I haven't played the original FF7, I know nothing about it in any capacity. Someone was asking me, it's just like, hey, so do you know about the big spoiler in the game? And I'm just like, I didn't know there was a spoiler that would be considered the big spoiler. And then I was discussing with people afterwards, and people were just like, yeah, it's like the biggest video game spoiler in video games. And I'm just like, wait, what? And I'm just like, is it on the level of just like, Luke, I am your father? And people were just like, yeah, it's that, but of video games. So I just made the joke that the spoiler... So I can refer to the spoiler, but I don't know it, but I can still talk about it. Like, the whole idea of me not knowing it, I always just always just call it Sephiroth as Cloud's dad. Which again, I'm gonna be mad if it's real. I see. Well, he's dead now. No. What I'm actually worried about is that the spoiler would just be legit just be flat out in the trailer for part 2, totally flat out, because even Square Enix doesn't consider it a spoiler. Well, I won't watch any trailers for part 2. I won't watch any trailers for part 2. If we're watching an event and they're revealing part 2, I will straight up pause and ask if I should watch the trailer for part 2. Straight up. Straight up. I will just be like, hey, can I watch this trailer for Remake Part 2? And people can tell me yes or no. I mean, we did that. We did that. Yeah, no, I was literally about to say in Smash. People tell me to skip certain things in Smash with Sephiroth being in the game because of spoilers. Apparently, like, there was parts of, like, the presentation that I couldn't watch, and I also can't see Sephiroth's final Smash. It's like I was just like, I'm gonna spoil a bunch of stuff from FF7 because it's an old game and who cares? Me, who's not played it, who's playing Remake. It's a dangerous time to be on the internet. It's a dangerous time to be on the internet. Well, it's like someone came into work wearing a shirt that was 3 of Red 13 screaming at a moon. And clearly it's a play on the 3 Wolf Moon shirt, but I'm just like, hey, is that a spoiler? I don't know if that shirt's a spoiler or not, but hey. Approach most game spoilers is just not playing them for like 5 years. That way, even if I'm spoiled around release, I'll forget. Plus, I get cheaper games. Hey, that's part of my technique. I have incredibly poor memory, so how long it takes me to get to games, people can spoil me on stuff. And I might have... There is a half-decent chance that I have been spoiled on whatever the big spoiler is in FF7. There's a good chance that I have been, and I've just forgotten about it because I have no context of FF7 until I've started playing it. The issue is just specifically for FF7 because 1, it's one of the biggest spoilers in video game history, apparently, and 2, it's a game that is like coming out in parts over an extremely long period of time. So it's like, fuck. It's because he got involved with that woman. You're not talking about the woman from Hong Kong, are you? You know her? I know she's part of a crime ring. Yes. Apparently she gave Yabe-san some rather vile information to put it left. That's what I don't get. She must have known that would put her life in danger. A lady in the throes of love tends to throw caution to the wind. Oh, that's what that was. That's what it was. Wait, she and Yabe were in love? Yeah, it's more like Yabe was a ladies' man. I get it. He must have seduced the information out of her. And then he paid the price. Well, he's supposed to have hidden his information somewhere. Any idea where that might be? What do you intend to do with it? I'll use it to crush the syndicate once and for all. I'm only talking about crushing a, like, cross-country, like, sex human trafficking syndicate. I'll do it. I'm Tanimura, of course I can. He's probably putting more work into this than his actual policing job. Can I trust you? You can. I'll do whatever it takes to prove it. Okay then. He said it was in a locker in the underground mall. I hope she doesn't turn up dead soon. International? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Did I fuck up my words there? Look in the underground mall. Thank you. Yabe-san gave his life for that information. Don't let it go to waste. You weren't in love with him too, were you? He was just a customer to me. That's all. Right. Well, see ya. Cross-national or something? Oh. I meant to say the word cross-continental. I meant to say the word cross-continental. But I also don't know if that's true, because if it's just across all of Asia, that's still technically in the same continent, even if Japan's an island off to the side. I meant to say cross-continental, but maybe I mixed up that and international. These bastards were one step ahead of me? I'll be taking that bag off your hands. Oh, now we're just actively aggravating them. Sick. Oh, so you know what that is. Glad you shut up then. Now we can get rid of you. Tanimura getting in trouble. Tanimura getting in trouble. Whee! It's just Dragon King Essence. It's so good. I don't know where Tanimura got the ability to do Dragon King Essence, but you know. Whee! There we go. If there's one thing to be said about Yakuza 4, especially compared to Yakuza 3, there's much easier basic enemies. Yeah, basic enemies in Yakuza 4 are basically punching bags, where they're still actually a thing in Yakuza 3. That's something that just across the franchise, though, to be fair, is very inconsistent. Like, how strong are basic enemies that you come across? across all the Yakuza games I've played so far, where they fall in there is just completely all over. Yeah, no blocking. Yeah, no blocking. That's what it is. They never block, so you can just freely punch them. Difference is that Tanimura driven weight is still probably half a Kiryu's weight. Yeah, so it's not like instant death murder when he does a Dragon King essence. That's fair. That's fair. That's what Yabe gave his life for. Pile of papers. There's something else in here. A ring and a letter. It says, to Mitsuko. That's the bartender. I should take these to her. Aww. She better not end up dead. She better not end up dead. That's just the concern here. We know people are getting offed. And we're implicating a lot of people here. He was planning on celebrating your birthday with you. I begged him not to get involved with that horrible woman. I guess he was going to use the info to write an expose on the syndicate. What exactly did he find out? Details of Syndicate's activities. Recruiting Asian women, counterfeiting passports, arranging fake marriages with Japanese men, operating brothels. Is that enough to take down the Syndicate for good? Not 100% sure this would qualify as conclusive evidence, but it could play a big role in exposing their operations, which could eventually lead to bringing them down. Good. Tanimura-san, would you take this for me? Eye of the Dragon! It's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. So all the crafting items I can just save when we get to the end, and I can actually combine everyone's inventories to see what fucking sick shit we can make. Yabe always wore it as a sort of lucky charm. It hurts too much to keep it now. Okay, but I'll hold on to it for you. And I promise to use this information to get Bridge. Yabe-san won't have died in vain. Thank you. No, we're getting a lot of people implicated here. Hopefully she's okay. Yay, more experience. I love Quezbar so much. I love Quezbar. Now, to be fair... Oh, hey, there's something underground underneath Theatre Square. Good thing... I literally checked the map to see if there was some stories down here. But... there's one in Theatre Square. Nice. And on the roofs... That's probably the one that we have left. That just continues this story. That continues this storyline probably. If I had to have a guess. If I had to talk like a fuckwit. Save point. What's the nearest one here? Oi. Probably still Theatre Square. Oh yeah, no, Theatre Square. Theatre Square or Millennium Tower probably close to it. One's close to where I'm actually going. Yeah, me liking Quezbar is just a combination of me liking small little bars and me liking underground bars. Because apparently something that I absolutely love in my places that I drink in is them being a fire hazard for some fucking reason. Like you just gotta look at all the stuff that I like in the dives that I would want to go to. And the most consistent factor is just that they're a fucking health, like they're a fucking health hazard if something goes wrong. I mean, hell, you just got to look at the fact that a concert venue that I really like, not my favorite or anything, but in terms of places that I've been to, it's probably the one I've been to the most for both like concerts and stand-up comedy. I've been going there since I was a kid. And I do quite like the place. The fucking floor of it collapsed earlier this year. Now, more so, it was a large chunk of the floor that broke out, and there was apparently a 4-meter drop beneath it. Fortunately, the place has the strongest carpet known to the world, and the carpet held in place with all the people still on top of it, so no one actually got injured. That one is so good. That is such a good hit move. Holy fuck, that one is so good. We're just gonna look at that, yeah. What places do I like? Oh, the fucking... the place where the floor started collapsing. Because the place is like so old and shit. Fuck yeah. Like my favorite bar in the city, which is tragically gonna be closed down later this year. It's gonna be rebuilt, it's just getting demolished for a train line. So it's gonna be rebuilt somewhere, but I have no idea where. And I have no idea where that would be sent. But like my favorite bar to go to in the city is like an underground fucking pizza joint, and it's so good. Like it's one of those classic places where from the front, what does the place look like? It looks like a door in the wall. It has a neon sign and it's a door in the wall. And that's all you can see from outside. Because the moment you walk in the door, you go down a big fuck off staircase down to the bottom into a bar where the roof is maybe 8 feet tall. And there's a pizzeria, like in the first area, in the front area, is just an entire pizzeria with the pizza oven in there, just in the middle of the bar area that they're cooking in. And then the next part that you walk into is like more of a concert venue slash like metal bar and stuff like that. I love that. That's my favorite fucking place in the city. And it's such a fucking... If a fire goes on down there, everyone's fucked. I want to drink in a place where I can just fucking die at any moment. I hate how those are my favorites. I like the dingy, rundown, shitty places. I really do. I'm a massive fan of them for drinking. I don't know why. It's probably just because so many of the places that I went to growing up, like from the ages of 18 onwards, so many of the places that I had memories with friends were in shitty fucking places. Like my favorite concert venue in the city. It's weirdly fancy when you first go up the stairs. You go up these like really fancy well-carpeted stairs and there's just the biggest fucking glass chandelier above these stairs. Like maybe a good 3 to 4 meters wide, just filled with probably 100 or so glass crystals with lights in them and stuff like that. But then you get up to the top and the chairs are just like half falling apart stools, these couch benches, and all of the tables are just fucking oil drums with the lid, and they're rusted to hell. And I fucking love that place so much. I fucking love that place. It's so good. But that being said, another one of my favorite places is it's just there's a bar it's not even that far from there, but it's nowhere near public transport. So it's a bar that you can only be driven to, which sucks. But the backyard area is like the car park area at the back is also a place you can drink in. Like, in the car park, they have tables and chairs set up to drink in, which is probably not the safest idea, but it's fine. They've got a basketball hoop there, so while you're getting drunk, you can just, like, in the car park, chill and drink and throw some hoops and shit like that, which is funny as hell. But it's the best bar in Sydney because it's a dog-friendly bar. If you go out to the back, like on the back veranda of the place, and the backyard of the place, by the way, lock again, you're allowed to bring your dogs with you there. So everyone does that, because where else can you go drinking and bring your dog? So you go out and you have your really good food, because they've got some amazing fucking food there. You go out the back, you eat your amazing food, and you have your nice drinks, and you listen to some good music, and you can just pet friendly dogs that other people just bring with them, and it's so good. It's so fucking good, I love it. And it's also a ridiculous place when it comes to the gambling area, because most bars in Sydney now, they've got their poker machines, like their slot machines. They have those still in almost every single bar in Sydney, but a lot of them separate them into a separate room, because you're not allowed to smoke in bars, but you're allowed to smoke in outdoors areas. So what they do is they make the pokies area technically outside, like it's open outside. Like, it's still undercover, but there's an opening in the wall, so it's still open to outside. Because most people who are going to be smoking are going to be playing on the slot machines at the same time. That's just how it works. So they've always got them separated into their own thing. And to keep people, you know, spending money and gambling more, there's usually you can get free, like, soft drinks while you're there. And they've got some nibble food. Maybe they'll have some, like, bar nuts and stuff like that. But this one fucking place is just like, nah, fuck it. Your free food that we're going to give you while you're gambling on the pokie machines is just fucking, like, spicy chicken tenders and potato wedges and spring rolls. Fuck it. That's just your free food. So good. Anyway, frightened men. They're after me. Men in suits everywhere. They're going to find me and they're going to kill me and they're going to dump me in Tokyo Bay. Hey, is there a valid reason you're down here talking to yourself in front of a bunch of garbage cans? Please tell me there is. Where'd you come from? Are you one of them? It can't be. You look more like an actor than an assassin. I take that back. Please scare me. Scare me. You already did that. I wish I could just go to a place like that, but without the actual need to be gambling. I mean, nothing stops you, because the staff won't do it. Nothing stops you from just going in to the place and grabbing the food and walking back to the rest of the bar. No one stops you. I've done that before. No one stops you. The thing is, their normal meals that they make are so fucking good that if you want to fill up on food, you'd buy one of their good meals. They have literally 2 different kitchens. They've got their main kitchen that's like a bistro kind of kitchen, and then they've got another kitchen at the back, which is basically a truck that's just part of the veranda, and they sell like more street food and stuff like that, and both of them are fantastic. They do fucking barbecued corn on the cob, which if you've never had that, it's so good. Where they get the corn and they just leave the corn in place, like on the cob. I think it's just what it's called. And they just get it on the barbecue grill and they just cook it on there. Oh, barbecued corn is so good. And they do that and it's so tasty. They also got the spuds where they just cook the oil. They cook it, they get the spud and they cook it in the foil on the barbecue. Those are good too. Not even a massive fan of spuds. Elote? Is that what they call cob in America? Or is that the name of barbecue corn on the cob? Dude, relax. I'm not an assassin. I'm not acting. I'm a cop. And I'm here to question a suspicious character. You're a cop? Oh, thank goodness. A savior has heard my cries. You are here to save me, right? I mean, I can at least try to help. Who do you think is after you? Well, I usually draw portraits of people on Park Boulevard, right? The other day, there was a robbery at a Yakuza office there. Pardon me. Doesn't ring a bell. And you call yourself a cop? Look, I was right there when it happened, and I saw the face of one of the criminals. Okay. Then you should go and report it at the police station. One of the uniform officers there will help you. Because I'm not uniformed. Forget it! I'm lucky to be alive. I'm not going outside till each and every one of those robbers is locked up for good. I could step forward and maybe some of them would get arrested. What if I got killed by the others on their way to court to testify? You watch too many gangster films. Mexican street corn, it's a big thing. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. Food rant, also this. Yeah, there's the food rant. Well, I'm getting distracted by the food rant because I'm talking about bars that I like because we went to the bar that I like in this game. Yeah, I haven't had Mexican street corn in ages, but yeah, I know what you're referring to. It's that is also fucking delicious. There was a place in the food court at the shopping center I work in. It existed there for maybe 6 months, but they would give you a cup of Mexican street corn. It was so delicious. It was so fucking tasty. Lives in danger, I tell you, and the cops are too busy sipping on coffee and scarfing down donuts to notice a bunch of robbers are loose in Theatre Square as we speak. They are, right now. Yes, go arrest all of them. Save me. For great justice. For great justice, I guess I'll do it. I've been kind of slacking lately. This might be a good chance to earn some points back at HQ. You're trying to bring down a sex trafficking industry. Come on, it's fine. Fine, I'll go get them. But you have to show me where they are. What? You want me to go too? No way. What if I get killed? You're the only one who knows the pupp's face. Yeah, and I drew a picture of it. Like a straight artist, yeah. So why don't you use that instead of dragging me to my death? He looks like this. He's wearing a black jacket and he's at Theatre Square. Looks like generic NPC. Fair enough. I'll go save myself then. Thank you so much. You're one hell of an officer, you know that? And a handsome one to boot. Kiss ass. Kiss ass. There's a group of foreigners over there. Huh? Oh, god damn it! They all look the same! What is this, a family reunion? Everybody's face looks the same. Like all the time I was so sorry, it is him remembering he's a cop, and that he has to actually do his job. I mean, to be fair, half of Akiyama's sub-stories are Hana yelling at him, "Do your job, dumbass!" And he's just going, okay, I guess I the dumbass will do my job. Yo, it's this jacket design again, let's go. It's this jacket design again, let's go. I don't even know what is going on in half of that. There's like a skull with a wing mohawk and wings flying out of it. And then there's like a snake going through that skull and there's ribbons there. It's badass as hell is what I know. It's this guy, clearly. Well, unless you put on a beanie, it's not you. And you're wearing glasses, so it's not you. You're wearing glasses, so it's not you. I'm gonna assume it's this guy. Fuck, I may take off the running coat. Valuables, there it is. I said black jacket, actually. Fuck, that's 2 of them. It's not them. No, it's a black jacket. Again, you got the glasses on though. Oh, you don't have the beard. No, it is this dude. Black jacket and beard. It's only him. Hey, you. Huh? What do you want? I'm with the police. You're involved in a robbery, weren't you? I'm placing you under arrest. What? Me? You must be mistaken, officer. I haven't robbed a soul. Just look at these innocent eyes. Okay. He's denying it, but his face and jacket are exactly what the artist described. Maybe I should press him a little further? Yeah? Then what if you're saying is true? She wants inside that jacket. Shouldn't be a big deal. Unless, of course, you have done something suspicious. You want to peek inside the jacket, huh? Damn it, how'd you know it was me? I'm sure nobody saw my face. Yeah, well, maybe you weren't as careful as you thought. Now I suggest you come along quietly. Damn, we went all that trouble finding the Yakuza to get these weapons. No way in hell we're gonna get busted before we even use them. That's what you were robbing the Yakuza for? Weapons? Okay, well, if you may not have gotten in trouble for the robbery before. If you steal something that someone illegally owned, is that against the law? If someone illegally has something, like say dangerous weaponry that they probably sneakily imported or something like that, if you steal something that someone illegally owns, is it against the law? Stealing a gun from a Yakuza is like 5 different types of bad idea. You know, honestly, us arresting them and putting them in prison is probably the best outcome that these guys could have gotten from this. That is probably the best outcome for them, if we're being honest. But yeah, if someone owns something illegally and you steal it, is that a crime? Like, could the Yakuza turn around and say, yes, we owned these weapons illegally, officer, and we would like you to arrest these people for taking it from us? I mean, now that it's going to be done for, you know, brandishing weaponry in public, which honestly may be a bigger crime. They had tried to attack a cop. That's actually a way bigger crime than just stealing. They're idiots, is what I'm trying to say. You guys even stronger than the Yakuza. What the hell? Hey, are you alright? Don't worry, I'm here to help. I thought you told you weren't going to come out, and now they've seen your face. Very convenient timing. Well, I just appreciate you saving me. About that. Turns out no one saw you in the first place. Anyway, I've already called the station. These guys are going straight to prison. Theft is still theft, although if you, like, report the stolen things, you'll probably get a bit more lenient sentence. Of course, it's not like the Yakuza could report the stolen goods. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Neck crack. Now I can work above ground and sell my art in peace. Take this, it's my gift to you. Blackjack amulet, now I can cheat at that I'm never gonna do. Back to work for me, bye. There are stories out there about like people stealing computers and finding CP on them. Jesus. This Beacop stuff really does tire you out. Damn, doing my job, actually kind of exhausting. Kind of exhausting, actually doing my job. Did we level up? Yo, let's go! Level up! Yeah, like you steal off someone and you're just like, fuck yeah, I got a thing and I stole it off them. And then you just like check through their files and you're just like, oh, this person's a son of a bitch. This person's a fucking scumbag. You know what? Fuck it. I'm willing to cop the blame for stealing something if it means this motherfucker can be taken down. Demon Spirit. Increase your hit gauge by parrying enemies with the spirits of a composed demon. There it is. There it is. Heat moves off parries. Heat moves off parries. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Just repeat that forever. Just nothing but fuck yeah. How far are we in the story? I can't remember if we're on chapter 2 or 3 at the moment. Because I know we ended the chapter when we went and saved Yasuko at the docks, but I can't remember if that was in chapter 1 or 2. It was the end of chapter 1. We're still on chapter 2. I'm just trying to think about pacing things out for stuff. Because I'm thinking the next stream after this one, I do 2 hostesses. We just bang that out. Like just a stream that's just nothing but hostess. Because I tried to break it up and do it more evenly spaced with Akiyama, but then that just means that most of Akiyama's streams are half hostess. I would rather get 2 hostesses done in a single stream. So then the people who don't want to watch the hostesses, most everyone, can just not watch that stream instead. and then I can rest easy knowing that I've gotten through most of it that quickly. And then I can do another one of them like some point, like in chapter 4 or something. Ooh. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Akashi-san, you mad at me about wanting to talk about something? Now remembering, oh yeah, this dude did ask me to come down here, didn't he? Some very strange rumors have surfaced about us. Rumors? That's right. Rumors that the Kamurocho Guard is simply a front, and that we're really a black market arms dealers. Any idea where that might have started? I haven't got a clue. Why don't you just ignore it? Unfounded rumors usually blow over on their own. That was my first thought as well. But then the police came to question me about it. I told them it's unfounded, but they claim to have an eyewitness who said they saw one of our members involved in a shady transaction. Eyewitness testimony. Damn. That's like 45% accurate, maybe. Chapter 3 is pretty short, so doing a lot of side stuff here is a decent idea. Yeah, okay, that works, yeah. Yeah, do as much side stuff as I can here, and then do two hostesses before we do chapter 3. That works. That works. Yes, someone wearing a uniform who was dealing in arms. Honestly, don't you find it a little strange that an arms dealer would dress in such a conspicuous manner? There may be something behind this. Ideally, we would take care of the problem ourselves, but though it's unlikely, it could be that one of our members is responsible. That's why I need your help. Since you're able to work outside our group, I was hoping you could do something. We'll pay you a reward if the matter can be resolved. Alright, Akashi-san, I'll look into it. I really appreciate your help. Shady transaction. If anything gets reported, I should hear about it on my radio. Oh, so we're looking for a specific dispatch now. Ah, okay. We're now looking for a very specific dispatch. Interesting. By the way, sub-story? Man, are you sub-story? Apparently he wasn't. Apparently this lady is, though. What should I do? I can't even walk down the street. Lady looks like she could use a little help. Guess want to kill me to act like a cop every now and then. Oh, there we go. Bulletin from HQ. We have a report a suspicious transaction take place behind Kodabiki Drugs. Sorry, random lady. I have to go do this. I was actually going to save before shaming the sub-story. Deal is expected to be a member of the Kamurocho Guard. Assistance requested from officers in the area. We must go. Maybe it's that guy from the rumors. Run! Run! It's technically not sub-story, so I can't shame it. Run! It's Kodabiki Drugs. Kodabiki Drugs. Run as fast as we can. Please don't fight me, random man over there. I have so many random people to fight once I get a Kodabiki Drugs. Then we'll go back and help that lady. Actually, you know what we should probably do? Given our time frame of... We're on chapter 2, chapter 3 might be short. We should probably... Might have time to do it today. Do the training. Do the training with the lady back in Little Asia. So we can do that today as well. Probably have enough time. Heh, thanks again. I really owe you for this. Talk to you later. No problem. Shady man is shady. This lets me sell my stuff without anyone suspecting a thing. Even if I raise suspicions, people will think it's the Kamurocho Guard. Oh, it's someone standing. Hey, duck fucker. I don't know why that's what came out of my brain when I went to insult him. I was trying to think of an insult for him, and my brain defaulted to duck fucker. Hey, duck fucker. Sup? Cosplaying and selling weapons? Both two incredibly illegal crimes. Look, you're causing a lot of headaches by dressing up like that. But I'm sure you already know that, don't you? Fuck ducker. Well, it's like the alcohol. It's like the cocktail you can get. It's called the Freddy Fudd Pucker, and the whole concept, it's a very strong cocktail, and the whole thing is if you can't go up to the bar and correctly ask for a Freddy Fudd Pucker, you're too drunk to drink anymore. Of course, their uniform of a red hoodie. How dare you wear a red hoodie and sell weapons? I mean, he knows what he's doing, but like the uniform's just a red jacket. It's just that, and not even a cool one either. Oh, hell I will! Shit, it's become a real pain in the ass, because now I've got to get rid of you! Damn! You mean I have to now murder you to get away with my crimes? Fuck, I was just gonna be a low-bit thug. 2-bit thug, I guess is the actual thug. Jesus Christ, Onimura. Jesus Christ, Tanimura. Fucking weapon seller arrest any percent at this fucking speed. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Akashi-san? Got the guy you're looking for. Wanna come talk to him? Contacting this guy before the police. You son of a... You think you can do this to me and live? Well, what do you say? Why are you doing this? Because you assholes keep getting in our way, that's why. Key? There was a key I was meant to grab before in the underground thing that I totally forgot about. I didn't see the one around here. But there's one in the underground thing that I gotta get as well. I didn't give a damn if you're the neighborhood watch or whatever. But all that volunteer shit's screwing up our business. That's why we decided to mess with you a little. Kaishi-san, where does your group's numbers have gotten real low lately? We ain't stopping until your group's history. Don't you forget it either. You'll get yours! Don't let him get away. No need to chase him down. I think I've caused you enough trouble already. I'm a cop and he's breaking laws. If I want to pretend that's what we do, I need to go arrest him. Come on, Akashi-san. You okay with letting him go like this? That's fine. I'm sure they won't use the same trick twice. Maybe as long as they're no longer damaging our reputation. As long as we keep our work honest, I'm sure people believe in us. Those guys really seem like they have it in for you. That may be true. Still, after this incident, I hope they'll rethink their actions. Why would they? In any case, I'm glad we're able to get through this without discovering it was one of our own members. You're a good guy, Akashi-san. I guess as long as you're satisfied with how it turned out. Tanimura-san, I truly appreciate all your help. This is a little something to say thank you. 50,000 yen! It makes up for that one sub-story. Woo! I'll be counting on your assistance if we run into any more trouble. You bet. Yay! Kashi-san says it's fine, but I don't think that they're going to give up that easy. Just hope I'm wrong. And more lucky keys. I'm gonna go grab that other one before I forget. Actually, the sub-story that I need to do is also over in that direction. So I guess I'm actually on my way there anyway. Actually, where were the other... Yeah, where the other revelations were as well. Hotel District and West Park. Okay, so they're both up really far. Whoa. Yeah. Oh. I thought I saw another sub-story appear on the map. What? I thought I saw another one appear on the map. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Damn. Maybe if the song references that I did by randomly blurting out song lyrics were actually from the last 3 decades, people would be more interested in them. Actually, I have no idea when that song came out. Would that song have come out before the 90s? I don't think so. That song may have been at the very beginning of the 90s. It's from Green Day's 3rd album. It's Basket Case. It's from their 3rd album. I assume that would have been in the 90s. Although if it came out in 91, that wouldn't be in the last 3 decades. So, oh well. Ah well. That's right, I'll just continue wearing my In Heart's Wake shirt for an album of theirs that came out a year or 2 ago. That counts. Need to buy more band shirts. Now, to be fair, this requires me having any money in any fucking capacity. But I need to buy more band shirts. I imagine people are probably very, very used to seeing the very same band shirts over and over again. Need to find more shirts to buy for the bands I like. And also just other bands to buy shirts for. There was one shirt I was going to get for Bloodywood, but the one that I wanted sold out, and I was very upset by it. I didn't have money to buy it, and then by the time I actually could afford it, which I now can't do again, and it sold out for like the particular design I wanted. I was very upset. Everything okay, miss? You're talking to yourself just now, and we know how against the law that is. Oh, no, I wasn't. Didn't mean to surprise you. I'm with the KPD. Is there anything I can help with? You're an officer? Then please, hear me out. I'm on my way to work, but I feel like somebody's going to ambush me. I'm so scared I don't know what to do. You're just smoking too much weed, man. Makes sense why you'd be on edge. Where is it you work? In the Hiranai building on Theatre Alley. Oh, that's right around the corner. I'd be happy to walk you there. Really? Thank you so much. Totally. I feel like I'm going to get ambushed. It just feels like this is a trap to bring someone along with her to ambush them to steal their shit. Excuse me, man. I heard you are fearful of your life. What can I, a cop, help you with? Oh, you're a police officer? Fuck! Runs away immediately. I don't see anyone suspicious. Has somebody been following you? Yeah, I feel like somebody's watching me on the way to and from work. I'm sure it's a stalker. That's not good. Have you notified the police already? Yes. They put this area on their patrol route, and that did help for a while. But now I can't help feel like there's a set of eyes on me again. What's more, it isn't from the street this time around. I feel like there's someone watching me from above. What do you mean? Well, whenever I leave my workplace, I see this mysterious silhouette on the top of that building over there. There's a place that we can walk to. And I feel like that shadow is following me from rooftop to rooftop all the way home. At this rate, I can't even leave my own home. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you go inspect the roof of that building while I'm at work? The roof, huh? It's not exactly a normal patrol route. And unfortunately, we're rather limited to what we can investigate, unless there's a warrant or some kind of proof. They said the same thing at the police station. Look, I moved out here from the country not too long ago. I'm not well adjusted to city life. It's terrifying here. I'll even pay you if I have to. That's just how the cops work in Japan, apparently. Just please take a look at the roof of that pachinko parlor building, and I'll be out of your hair for good. Alright, if it worries you that much, then I'll go see what's up. Literally, because I'm going up to the roof. Take my number so you can call me if something comes up. Would that be an issue? Not at all. Hopefully it's nothing. Of course I've notified the police. I told you, didn't I? I've now notified the police. Rooftop Pachinko Parlor building on Theatre Alley and Masaya Boulevard. Where they're being rooftop access from the multi-tenant buildings on both Theatre Avenue and Tenkaichi Street. You are correct on both of those things. I'm gonna go this way. Probably easier this way. Probably easier this way. Ow, my hand. Ow, my hands. That hurt. Ow, fuck. You worried for your life and want protection from the police? Now, sorry, we don't do that. But if your stalker kills you, then we'll make a note about it. Pretty much, genuinely, honestly, how it goes. Now, we're not in the business of preventing crimes from happening. But if a crime does happen, we'll consider punishing the person if our misogynistic domestic abusers in the police force think that this guy went a little bit too far in this one particular instance of beating a woman up. It's not like statistically speaking, it is more likely that the police officer would go to the top of this building and tell the person, hey, the woman that you're looking for is inside of this building and she's in there right now. It's not like statistically and verifiably accurate that is more likely to be what would happen. This is Taihei Boulevard. The building of the Pachinko parlor is more to the west. Yeah, I'm working. How do you... Tanimura, how do you think you get from one place to another? You walk there. How do you... Damn, you mean when I went up these stairs, I didn't magically appear on top of the one building that I needed to be on top of? That the stairs don't lead to? Well, fuck. Here I am, the roof of the Pachinko parlor building. Nothing out of the ordinary. I think I might better keep watching this place from atop the building across from here. Ah, yes. That place that has no railings or anything onto the side. Definitely a good way to hide there. Very hidden there. Seriously, it's amazing how much of this rooftop access just has nothing stopping you from falling. Or even just like these fucking metal planks that people clearly put here to get it between the buildings easier. Like, the people who live here, or frequently cross here, just shoved these metal planks here to get across here easier. They're not like part of the thing. Like this bridge, people built this bridge in place, right? Like it's bolted down and everything. So you can tell, okay, that's meant to be there. Someone specifically like constructed that. No, this is just someone put down some fucking sheet metal because they didn't want to have to jump across that every time. Walking is forbidden up. That's why black mages refuse to do it. Oh my god. That one's made out of wood! You'd break through and fall through that. That's alright. Once I become a black mage, I'm going to torment all of you in our 14 streams. I'm going to be the worst black mage for any of you. I'll become the embodiment of healers adjust. As if I'm not already that when I'm a tank player. And I'm just like, mitigation. Yeah, my mitigation is you heal me so I don't die. I'm sorry, I've dealt with enough toxic healers in FF14 that my response, because I'm a reasonable, well-adjusted individual, is to become a toxic tank player to completely unrelated people in return. Is that the stalker? You're very hidden, Tanimura. Hey! Dude, what the hell? I'm a... Mind your own business! Oi! Tanimura, you... No, you cannot! Get fucked! Get fucked! No, you did not! Come on! Tanimura, that's like 10 meters across! What the fuck? No! Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? What the fuck? It's a good thing that was a cutscene. No, that's not real. That's not real. Fuck off. Really? Is this gonna be your whole shtick? Ah, damn it. I thought that would work. Ugh! Ugh! There we go. Dodge that and kick the shit out of you. Just the rapid cut between all of the various forms of ass kicking that is fun is definitely funny. Definitely funny. It's funny because you actually kind of get him stuck in, going between the area, stuck in the fountain area going back and forth. It's definitely what's working here. It's definitely working out here that he's just doing that over and over again. Hey-oh. Oh, come on, really? There we go. There we go. The cycle of violence continues. That's alright, I'll be a toxic tank to all of the healers out there. Those healers will start getting really fed up with tanks and refuse to heal them because it's their own fault they died. And then that's how we breed toxicity in online gaming. Was it more or less real than Kiryu's jump to the bathroom window at Tojo HQ in Yakuza 0? Yeah, that one's probably less realistic because the motherfucker turns 90 degrees in midair. He's like, that's a huge jump, but Kiryu straight up adjusted his flight path mid-jump. Man, you were a pain in the ass just now. Time to give that lady a call. Hello? Yes, this is Tanimura from the KPD. I caught you, stalker. Asshole. You did? Yeah, I beat up this person. Yeah, he was shuffling around up here, doing... well, something shady. Emmy. Wait a sec, this is my brother! Huh? Why are you being a creepazoid, brother? Granted, that jump had way better payoff on Kiryu damn near throws himself back out that fucking window, but still. So that's the thing, you can talk very specifically about Kiryu throwing himself out that window, because no exaggeration, it was literally Kiryu almost throwing himself out that window that sold me on playing the franchise. Like, I've mentioned it before, I mentioned it when I played Zero for the first time, but Kiryu almost throwing himself out that window with that dropkick is what made me to decide to play Yakuza in the first place. So... It's a very good scene, because it literally sold me on playing it, which I'm now very grateful for, because obviously, you know, I fucking love Yakuza. Actually, he's just kind of standing up there, but I still beat him up anyway. Didn't you know it's illegal to be on the rooftops? I need someone to keep a law diary of all of what I consider Japan's laws are. According to Fire, what are the laws of Japan? Because at this point, it is probably a very long list of things you're not allowed to do. I'm sorry, Tanimura-san. Looks like my family was trying to protect me after they heard somebody was following me. You don't have to be so damn sneaky about it. But I was afraid she was going to yell at me for being overprotective. I'm really sorry for causing this whole mess. Please accept this as a token of my apology. Shouldn't the brother be the one giving me this? Shocking spy gear exposed! Fancy. I'll say this every time. You're not risking your life with a dropkick. It was not a proper dropkick. It's definitely the mentality Kiryu takes. Well, at least you have a family that loves you. Maybe a little too much. That's what any caring older brother would do. Stalking my sister. What any caring older brother would do. What any older brother would do. Stalking. Jesus Christ, we're almost at yet another level. Damn, it's almost like you play these characters for only a quarter of a game each. They give you the levels really frequently, so you're constantly getting access to sick new shit or something. Weird though. Map, there we go. Oh, dispatch. Disturbance reported at an adult entertainment shop on West Taihei Boulevard. Is that just MEB? No, that's Shichifuku. Wait, which one's Taihei? Oh, down here. I was about to say adult shops. I don't know that. Okay. I keep forgetting that Taihei is the one that... Technically, Millennium Tower is on Taihei Boulevard, and I keep forgetting that's the name of the fucking place. Taihei is the one I can't get memorized. Oh, and all of the ones that begin with S that I constantly mix between each other. Supon, Showa, and the other one. You know that? I think it's all sub-stories right now. Time to do hostesses. Okay, it's like... Hostesses will be their own individual stream later. I just call my sister a bitch and she calls me a stupid asshole. That's a proper sibling relationship, right? Exactly how that works. You're the one causing trouble? You better rest already. Who the hell are you? I'm gonna crush you for putting in where it don't belong. I know he's not dressed like a typical cop, but between the colors and the earpiece, surely you can, like, put two and two together. Right? There we go. Like, surely you can put two and two together and work out that this dude's a cop. Are you a cop? I am a cop, and I'm gonna beat you up. Actually, how long would all the training do? I mean, I've not been uninvited to a wedding yet, so I must be doing something right. Sorry for causing you trouble, Tiny Mura. Yeah, you did. Anyway, you never know what these types will do once you warn them. Dealing with them can be dangerous, so you should call up the police next time. Thank you so much. Still, thank you for taking care of us. Oh, we're getting more money this time. Let's go. Woo, 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 woo. Getting more money. Training is definitely long considering the story sections. True, true, true. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? I could, for the training, make a session where I do the training. It could literally be the next session. I could do training for the first half of the next session, and then do the hostesses at the end of that. Or one hostess. And then later on, I'll do two hostesses in a single stream. That's my new plan. That's my new plan. The next, we've still got time here, so we're still gonna do some things. Probably the revelations. But yeah, next stream we'll start with the training and then we'll do the hostess. I imagine that's probably a decent enough amount of time to make up 3 hours. I'm trying to not push every single stream to being close to 4 hours at this point, with how much I am streaming and like doing it every day and stuff like that. Like I keep saying this and I keep not doing it, but I do need to learn to cap off my streams at just past 3 hours and not nearly 4 hours. Exceptions for certain series like Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem I don't really have a choice in how long that takes because of the maps. Exceptions, that will happen more frequently than the not exceptions, but still. Like, if I finish this, we'll be gone for roughly 3 hours, I can call it there. I don't need to force myself to do the training and make it a 4.5 hour stream. Hotel District, yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. Hotel District, West Park. To be fair, every time I try and give you a 3 hour warning, you just keep going, it's fine, just keep going. I know! I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at it. Again, like, if it's a series where it's hard to avoid that, it's fine. Or if there's a particular reason to keep going, it's fine. But like, we're like 15 minutes off 3 hours right now. Or maybe 25 minutes, honestly, because of the whole intro sequence. But still. Like, I don't need to say I need to start training now and make it a 4.5 hour stream. I need to not push myself that frequently. Like, I do these streams after a day of work, and I am planning on streaming at least 6 days a week, and also working 6 days a week. What is technically Hotel District? Okay, Hotel District is the H here. Okay, that's how you can remember Hotel District. Hotel District is the H. Because I keep forgetting, when does Hotel District stop and where does Park Boulevard start? Actually, that girl was holding a box. It might be her. There was a girl there holding a box. It might be her. Bam! Whee! Oh! Tanimura might have the most screams so dedicated to him out of any of the characters so far, with just how long the rest of his stuff might take, just because I'm doing shorter streams for him. I mean, like, this time, I just, like, I'm going to call it, I'm going to try and be responsible. And last time I got interrupted, so it wasn't even 3 hours. Tanimura might end up having the most streams, because we've got at least 2 more streams for just hostesses alone. Then it's however long it is to do the rest of his sub-stories, finish his main thing in the story. Donations, please! Am I looking at the wrong angle? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. It's this dude. Huh? Huh?
書いてる。お、書いてる。お、ちょっと。待て。取ったー
No! 500? No! No! Yeah, I'll give you a condom in return. Was it his money to begin with? Backwards between the legs? Damn, that girl made a pretty nice catch. Backwards between the legs? Was that actually a condom she was handing out? Was that actually what she was handing out? Is she being a street vendor donation machine for that? It was a square, so it's not the pocket tissues, it's totally condoms. She is in the hotel district. Charity donation condoms? Oh, that is... Oh! Given where we are, condoms are likely, that's what I'm thinking. More power in this direction. The body will spin with great force. Desperate to catch the runaway 500 yen coin, the man thrust his hand backwards between his legs. This generated amazing torque, and he fell to the ground. If only I could apply this technique. It's a revelation! Essence of ball and chain. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Why? Like, it's literally called Heartful. It's totally a condom. Charity donation condom street vendor. I've now realized what my life has been leading towards for me. I'm now realizing the career aspirations that I've had my entire life. And have been solidified into a single phrase. Charity condom street vendor. My dreams will be a reality and you can't stop them. Alright, what are you all talking about up here? Oh. Sorry, there's too many useless things laying around. It's just messy. That doesn't get worse. Why isn't anyone cleaning it up anyways? Things laying around does make this area dangerous. Something serious could happen. May give me a revelation as a maybe it'll be something cool to watch as opposed to anything actually happening. So revelations are wacky, but it's time for straight up Looney Tunes. Also a Shichi figure straight fight, but Looney Tunes? Alright, where are we looking? I'm looking at this lady. Someone here seriously injured. I should take a picture. Or draw a sick picture of it. Asshole. What the fuck? What the fuck? Calm as a bitch, huh? Clocked hard when he was off guard. What the? Why are all the Tanimura's this? Like, for some other people, it's like watching the wild characters of Kamurocho do wild things. But all of Tanimura's are just like wild happenstance situations to create ridiculous bullshit. That was a certified ghost trick. Absolutely a fucking Rube Goldberg machine just then. What the hell? What the hell? Full of himself, a man made a high school girl cry. But in the end, it was his own deeds that brought about his downfall. A surprise attack to the head from one blind spot can knock somebody out. It's a revelation! Faint afterwards. Essence of skull crushing. Fuck helping this man. Bust a wolf! Orange. Trying to justify some of these heat moves, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, is this the Chiyoshi Fugo Street thing? Yo! It is. Nice. I mean, actually, fuck helping him. Karma's a bitch and so am I. I laughed last because you came to die. Ah, shit! Wait, this is the same one that we did before. This is the same one that we did before, I think. Fight the guy with the big mouth. Let's take this guy on first. He seems to love police officers. I swear to God, if this can have multiple endings and just I get unlucky on both of them, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. Actually, I need to look up how to do the ones that I just got. I need to look up how to do those. How do I... Abilities, triangle. Revelatons. Oh, triangle during arm grab. And it's mastery! Let's go! It's not the arresting one, it's this one. Nice! Let's go! Triangle during arm grab. Grabbing an enemy from behind. That's hard to get, but that's sick. Okay, grab enemy from behind and arm grab. Sick. Ow! Ow! Can I arm grab big dudes? I can't. Yeah, big dudes still can't be grabbed by this man. Saijima can do that with his upgrade, but no one else. Damn it! I want to dash hate moves on you. Damn it! I fucked up inputs. There we go. There we go. There we go. And another level up? Jesus fucking Christ. Put you in position for a grab from behind on normal sized dudes at least. That is very true, actually. Yeah. Yeah, if you grab them from behind, you can immediately do that. You know what I should do, actually? I should probably get the increase to the dodge distance. Because sometimes when you throw people out, they do get far away from you. So it might be good for him to have the extra dodge, so when you throw someone, you can parry up, like, quick step right behind them after the parry to grab them. You know, talk tough. Which family took in a fool like you? Can't let my Anarchy hear about this. Please just take this and don't tell. Yay. Yay. We did it. Yay. And yeah, more upgrades. Fucking damn. I'm really tempted to get the, Oh, it's probably a level 2, isn't it? Enhanced quick steps, yeah. Well, it says the ability to evade attacks. I don't know if that means better ones or not. Okay, what is left that's expensive? Survive dangerous damage if you're in heat. Tortoise Spirit is really good. Although Essence Arresting is just a new heat move. I wonder how up-to-date KPD is kept on the current Tojo family structure. At some point, I imagine they would have had to have given up. Just being like, these fuckers infight every year, it changes so frequently. Who cares? Who cares anymore? I wouldn't fucking bother if I was them. Like, I could get the things that are useful, like the extra quick steps, get the Phoenix Spirit so I can get the Tortoise Spirit. Oh, there's another... Oh, shit. Right, there's an arm-barring one, too. Right, he has multiple heat moves, doesn't he, to still learn? Yeah. Yeah, he does have two... Shit, okay. Arresting and arm-barring. Just send the chief attacks when you change to him, okay? Hey, hey, hey! We went a full game last time without it changing. It almost did. It very almost did. Daigo almost died in the last game, but we did technically go a full game without the chairman changing. Which I think technically is a first. I think that's technically a first. It depends on how you count it. Because in Yakuza 1, it definitely changed up. It definitely changed. In Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 2, who the chairman was didn't change, but by the end of the game, they set up that they knew who was going to be next. Like, I don't even remember the acting dude, but the dude who was acting second chairman in Yakuza 0. He was still in lead by the end, but the whole point of the end was that he knew Zoro was going to take him over. And at the end of 2, they knew that Daigo was going to take over. He woke up and chose violence at the 11th hour. Again, there has never been a man in history of anything as much as Daigo Dojima who has as literally woken up and chosen violence. No one has ever as literally done that as him. It's so good. It's so good. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I desperately hope that Daigo is one of the playable characters in Dead Souls because they absolutely need to I need to see the full escalation of Daigo with gun to just be Daigo in the game where you can shoot people with guns. I need that to be a reality. Daigo knows that Kiryu will take over. No one tells Daigo Kiryu's not an option. What if they totally just fuck the dick right at the end of Yakuza 6 and the ending of Yakuza 6 is just Kiryu takes over and just becomes the new champion? What if they just did that? What if they just did that and pissed off everyone and everything? There we go. I forget what counts as the writhing. Damn it. What counts as writhing? It's like half health or something when they're on the ground? There it is! Oh, shit. Shit, wait, Essence of Arresting has multiple inputs. Fuck, it already has multiple inputs. Shit, okay. Shit, okay. I did not realize this. I did not realize Essence of Arresting has multiple inputs. Kick him. Yeah! Got you son of a bitch. His face is in the ground. And that's what Breezy Arrest is for, makes the quick time easier. It is a very fast quick time. It is a very fast quick time. I mean, I guess the idea is that it's an instant knockout. It's a heat move that is specifically an instant knockout. It's like throwing someone off the bridges and stuff like that. They're easier heat moves to do. It's grabbing someone near a bridge. But you need to be in a battle where you can do that. You can't do it anywhere. With this one, you can do anyway. Yeah. Literally that, yeah. And now people are just phasing out of existence near us. Look, that's just how the PS3 works, alright? The power of the PlayStation 3! And its ability to render so many characters at once. Does anyone have any ideas of stuff that I should do today before I finish? The next stream, I'm definitely going to do the training and one of the hostesses. Is there anything else that I should do? I just don't know if I'm missing any content. Like, oh, not content. There's the silver plate. I could have used that one, although I did need 2 at the beginning. And I did buy the fake one. Modified later. Like, other than his, like, dispatch stuff, but I can't actively work on dispatch. It's unlike the other ones where I have to actually go somewhere and do it. I have to just do dispatch whenever it appears. Which, to be fair, makes it easier to passively do while I'm focusing on just playing the game, and I don't need to make a 6-hour stream of me just doing it. But it does mean if I get to a point where I need to finish it, because I'm close to the end of Tanimura's part, I do just have to wander around and wait for it. Don't there's anything in particular beyond just doing some play scanner or doing mini games. Yeah. Yeah, Revelation, like, for most characters, there's what? Revelations, training, hostesses, sub-stories. Big, long side activity. Just go out and work on completion, even though it's an all or nothing system. Yeah, I'll pass, thanks. I'll pass. Wait, I've got the arm grab one. I'm literally wandering around getting into combat. I forgot I had the arm grab one. Let's just use the Torrent and do that. Yeah, hate moves? Yeah, go do the arm grab one, don't I? Oh, arm grab, right. No, arm grab is double arm grab. There it is! Woo! That's pretty good. Learn how to play Mahjong? Yeah, I don't have enough time today to do that. I do not have enough time to learn how to play Mahjong today. Tanimura has some good hate moves. Tanimura has some good goddamn hate moves. Hot off the press, 3,000 yen. You're giving me false money? Fake money? Whatever you want to call it. Damn, Tanimura. Taking willfully forged notes as a bribe? Impressive. Punch the butt. He touched the butt. Everyone keeps calling Tanimura old. The dude's not even 30. The dude's not even 30. What are you talking about? Shit, okay. That QTE lasted for maybe 2 seconds before it said no. Game wanted to make it very clear. No, you're not allowed to do this. What are you doing? There we go. Whee! He's not overwhelmed with speed like Akiyama or power like Sajima. He applies force very carefully. I think that's why his heat moves are so interesting, because he very clearly just has to use... Like, he's using knowledge to, like, overwhelm them. Like, he's using their strength against them, or he's using, like, the force of gravity, or in cases like that, centripetal force and stuff, to do the wild heat move stuff. There's nothing about him inherently that he can rely on. Like, Saijima's is very clear. He's just brutally fucking powerful. It doesn't matter what someone tries to do to stop him, because he can overpower them. And most of his heat moves are based on that as well. Like, he has heat moves that are fucking grabbing someone over their shoulders and running into a wall, or throwing someone in the air and fucking, like, lariating them on the way down and shit like that. Or Akiyama just kicks the shit out of someone so much they don't get a break. He can't do that, so he does, like, this cool stuff where he, like, goes onto someone's head and grabs them and, like, pulls them down onto the ground and stuff like that. Or flips them by doing that, or, like, swings his leg around to grab them by the neck so he can slam him down. It's baked into his base combat with his parry, just redirects an enemy's momentum. Yeah, he's a really good character for, like, just a difference in combat. But I wasn't sure, I mean, like... You can compare his styles to Yakuza 0 styles. Akiyama's very much a rush style. Saijima's very much a beast style. But he's, like, out of, like, those archetypes that Zero has, Tanimura is definitely the furthest from them. Because, like, you could say it's Brawler, because Brawler has some of those technical moves and stuff like that. But nowhere, like... Out of every character in the franchise, Tanimura feels like the weird one. Like, Kiryu, Majima, Akiyama, and Saijima all feel way closer together in how they fight than Tanimura. Tanimura's his own thing that's just completely separate, and it's so sick. It is so sick. Like, it's this really satisfying system of playing through these... Like, you going through these encounters and fighting off all of these people and these really strong people. And unlike... Like, you play as Kiryu, and it's really... Like, it is fun. It is fun to see Kiryu just beat the crap out of hordes of dudes, because the dude is just that strong and skillful at fighting, right? Like, don't get me wrong. That is satisfying. But for so long seeing that, it is very satisfying to see someone like Tanimura, who is winning these fights based on, like, wit. And, like, knowledge and stuff like that. Because he's using these technical, precise movements to turn the tides in his favor when he should not be able to do it. Brawler did have a parry-ish thing with Red Luzakana, where he just rebounds on off an enemy hitting you to hit back. I totally forgot that Brawler had that. I totally forgot. Yeah, Brawler did have that, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It did. That was nice. It got me hurt a lot, because I would just, like, get into a fight, and every time the enemy would punch me, I'd punch him back, and then they'd punch me back, and I'd punch them back. I did do that a lot. But yeah, no, like, he's cool. Like, I imagine Tanimura is probably the character that a lot of people would turn around and say, I don't like his combat. His combat sucks. I imagine a lot of people would do that because it's clearly the hardest one to be good at. Or it's I don't know about the hardest one to be good at, but it's the hardest one to get started with. like Tanimura, Akiyama and Saejima give you clearer advantages to take use of. Like, Akiyama overwhelm people with the amount of speed and how long your combos are. Like, yeah, the enemy's blocking. Can the enemy block 18 kicks in a row? Probably not. And Saejima, it's just like, okay, he can hit through any block, and his charge ups give him super armor, so you don't get knocked out of your charge attacks. So basically, whatever the enemy's doing, you're going to be able to do what you want to do, right? So to get from that to Tanimura, where it's just like you don't get to dictate the pace and the speed of the fights anymore. You have to play to the speed that the enemy's fighting you at, and you have to work around it. You have to turn that against them. You don't get to be the one who overwhelms them, and stuff like that. Like, he's definitely the hardest fighter to start with, and the weirdest fighter to start with. But I think it makes it very satisfying, just because, one, it's fun to parry people and beat the crap out of him in the back, and it helps a lot that, like, it's harder for him to get a parry off, like, to get a combo off in the first place. It's harder for him to do a combo ending in a heavy attack than other characters, so it's really good that he gets a heat move from that. Like, it's harder for him to get a combo in the first place. But if you get that combo, his combos will give you a free heat move for it, too. Like, it's really good that he gets that. It helps him out a lot. If he didn't have the essence of combos, it would be a lot harder to play as him. Because it would just... Because if you can parry someone once and have half decent heat, especially now that we get heat when we parry someone. But, like, you parry someone once, you get the opportunity to land the full combo to their back. That might just give you enough heat to just instantly get a heat move at the end. Bam. You parry someone once, and you can wipe them out from the battle. If he didn't have the combo move parry, he'd be a lot harder to fight as. But him getting that is a good reward for him being the hardest character to land basic combos with, even in the first place. Because you can't even risk it. Like, he doesn't have super armor on his things. He doesn't hit through blocks very much. You can see do full combos with this. He can do his heavy attacks at the end, and they barely hit, and they can barely knock someone out of a block. And if someone starts hitting you back in the middle of a combo, he's got way less health than the others. But that being said, his health bar has grown a decent amount now. He now does have he has a much higher health bar than when he started. His health bar is much higher than what it started. Still not like the others, but it's much better than what he started with. He has been getting a lot more health upgrades for his level ups and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a very satisfying character for just being so different to anything else, which I don't think I've shut up praising Yakuza 4 for giving us such a different Yakuza experience to everything that's come before here. He's now got, like, starter Kiryu HP bar. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. He doesn't have, like, Dark Souls soul level 200 health bar where it's the entire fucking screen. But, you know, he can take more than 3 hits and not die. But anyway, I am out of here. So, next stream for Yakuza should be the training and one hostess, in that order, so we can start with the fun stuff. I imagine that will likely take a full stream. The hostess, like, if they're an hour and a half each, roughly, then that will be a full stream and stuff like that. And if it's not, then I don't know. If that doesn't take a full 3 hours, then I'm not sure. But if it doesn't take a full 3 hours, then I'll probably do a second hostess. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Next time we do the things that I just said. Yeah. So until then, this is version 2. Signing out.